bought it, and then everybody started playing a bunch of League, and I don't have that much time, so I've mostly just been playing League and not much Elden Ring.
That's fair.
You boys ready for chaos?
Are you
Are
ready?
you?
I am. I actually legitimately am. Was everybody here?
Yep.
I think so.
Then okay, good. So to pick up where we left off last time.
I guess I should log it to Roll20
Yes, you should.
and stop playing Banished.
So to pick up where we left off last time, you guys successfully won an event, and the royal said that he wanted to overthrow and take over the he wanted to perform a coup, and you guys agreed to help him. And you also made new friends in the Bounty Boys.
The Bounty
The
Boys.
Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the
Bounty
Bounty Boys, the Bounty
Boys,
Boys.
the Bounty
We are
Boys.
the Bounty Boys 'cause we have bounties.
That's true. They do have bounties placed on their heads by each other. Anyways, so
What a supportive group.
truly. So, with the Bounty Boys, with the
Bounty Boys?
with the coup, you were explained there is sirens going off.
Sorry.
You're under
I'm gonna go
arrest.
close the window. That should be better. I hope.
So, you guys end up getting a conversation, or in the conversation with, I don't remember if we had this part of the conversation, but you know what, we'll just do it anyways again, just in case. So, the man who wants to set up the coup goes to you guys and he goes, well, I do believe it is time for me to prepare for my coup. I will call upon you once it is ready. In the meantime, you may ask me for anything you need, and I will do my best to oblige. So be gone with you now. Head off, and we will talk again later. That ushers you guys out of his office, and you
So
find
are we friends now? Like, can we tell our boss that, like, we're friends? Like, if I came over to, like, here for coffee, and you were like, oh, Grandpappy, let's have a coffee, you'd be down?
If coffee is what you want, then sure, we may have a coffee.
No, I want friendship. Like, permanent, let's go for coffee.
It's more of a work agreement.
Okay, I guess that's close enough. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. And you guys find yourselves back at the main floor of the party along with the Bounty Boys.
We probably should have asked if he had like a sign for when he was gonna need our help or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, he seemed to be in a hurry. I'm sure he'll make himself known.
Yep.
Yeah, we should
agree.
probably just stay around Noonvar for a while, I guess.
On the other hand, we are friends, and we took a long time the last time.
It's true. So drinks?
Coffee?
We're at a party.
Yeah, absolutely. I go pick up Grandpappy and go to walk towards the drink table.
Oh, I go with Tarper.
I
Alright.
make my way in that direction too.
Yeah, I follow.
Okay, so as you guys eventually make your way to drinks, see one of the Bounty Boys comes up to you. He goes, "Hey guys, I need to know. We got very important things to do. So I hear you guys were mentioning your boat. You guys mind giving us a lift?"
Where to?
Oh, we need to go places, do things, get stuff done, as the
Meet
Bounty
people.
Boys do.
Go to places, do things.
Yeah. Stuff
We go
things.
some places and do some things.
but
Yeah.
not other things.
That sounds just like the Bounty Boys alley, right? Bounty Boys? Oh, yeah, Bounty Boys. And they just start, like, all agreeing with each other nonstop. Alright, so you guys will bring us to your ship right after this?
Captain Toffer?
Oh, I'm captain now?
Well, I mean, you are the one with the most seafaring experience.
Yes, I kind of thought this was like implied.
All right. I will accept my promotion.
Volcan, are you okay with this?
I'm fine with that.
Awesome.
Excellent.
I
Won't
kind of
have a
assumed he
meeting.
already was, at least de facto.
I feel like I need a hat.
Yep.
Note to self: go buy a pirate hat.
You can have my hat. And you see, like, the big Bounty Boy come walking in, and he's like, well, I've got a good hat. And he hands you, like, a beret.
That'll do.
Oh my gosh, a minotaur with a beret. That is so good.
I'm
I
ready
love
in inventory.
You'll
How do you
do
spell
good
beret?
with that hat. B-E-R-E-T.
Beret.
You'll do good with that hat. And he, even though he's a big fella, he reaches up still and has to pat you on the head that way.
Excellent. I now feel like a true captain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could give you guys a lift.
Why not?
Yeah, it's great.
That sounds good.
All right. So I get everybody a round of drinks.
Alright, so it costs you like 5 copper. Drinks here are
Sweet.
cheap. The trade town.
I assumed it was a part. We had a party.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
it on
sorry,
the
I
house?
forgot you had a party. You get a round of drinks for free. No, you
Okay,
pay
yeah.
for the drinks at the party. It's a drink vending machine.
Oh.
Newfangled tech. However, you
Are
notice
we
this
allowed
drink
to be
vending
nice?
machine has free because it's a party.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent.
Alright, so as you guys are drinking, all of a sudden you see this somebody barge in through the front door and it looks like he's in a hurry and he's got a satchel on his back. And he runs and you see him looking around, not knowing what, and all of a sudden you see this man call out, "Da, da, uh, uh, Midnight Reavers? Midnight Reavers? Any of you Midnight Reavers?
Who's asking?
Who wants to know?
I've got a letter here for people for the Midnight Reavers."
We can take it to them.
Oh, okay. Here you go. And he reaches out. I'm doing the actions again, like you can see. But he reaches out and hands you a letter, a sealed letter.
I'll take it.
All right, so you receive a sealed letter that says, and on the front you see that it says, um, 2 recruits from One Beard.
Yep.
Hmm.
Who's
Here,
it from, Volcan?
It's from One Beard. Here, let's go into a quieter room.
What does he want?
All right, you notice that the only quiet room is a small porta potty like bathroom.
Let's go in.
5 people.
All right.
Yep.
I'll
Five.
be the bouncer.
So as you all cram yourselves within the porta potty like bathroom, you see the bounty boys, all 3 of them, trying to cram their way in there with you guys.
Tarfer's gonna ask the bounty boys to step outside with him and just guard.
We can do that! And they all pop up into like, and you see them puff out their chests and stand in like a semicircle around the door.
We can do that.
The bounty
Captain!
boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys.
Yeah.
We always guard the bathroom together.
And then I'll open the letter once for.
Alright, so as you open the letter, you see a very short letter inside. However, it says, "Dear recruits, it has been a while since you left. And if you don't return soon, You're fired. Signed, regards, almost love, one beard.
Wow.
Um, well, I guess we need to go
I
back
guess
and
we
then
should
come
head
back
back. Yeah.
again. The guy will find us. It will be fine.
Yeah, but we should probably head back then.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, so as you guys step out of the very cramped bathroom, you see Tarfer has joined in on singing the Bounty Boys.
Bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys. Tarfer just trails off because he's kind of lost what the rest of the song is.
Harper thinks that's the whole song. It's just that over and over.
Yeah, 100%.
Funbeard says we need to get back as soon as possible, so let's load up
Alrighty!
and rock. Go back to Pirate's End. So
Oh, we don't have bounties there yet. No, we don't have bounties there yet. Alright, let's go.
We
This
have
could
a
be great.
bounty there though,
You do?
so we need to go back there.
Impressive. Well, we need bounties there. This works out perfect.
Awesome. Come with us.
With that, they say, "The Bounty Boys, away!"
The bounty boys!
The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty
Woo!
Boys,
Bounty
we're
Boys, the
going
Bounty
to
Boys.
the Pirates' End. The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, we've made for a brand new friend. They just start
This-
marching off.
The ship is this way.
They turn around. Alright,
I
so
guess we all go back to the boat.
yeah.
Let's head towards the ship and then head home.
Yep. I'm
Yep.
gonna go back.
That's fair. So yeah, as you guys get back on the ship, I assume you start sailing back then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tarfer's gonna ask somebody else to take the wheel for a little bit.
I can take over for a little while.
Oh, shotgun!
Yep.
You get the shotgun seat next to the wheel.
Woo!
Alright, so as you're traveling down the road, not the road, but to the boat, you
Water road.
successfully get over to the boat and make sail towards home. The Bounty Boys are just doing all the like boat chores that you would need to do on the on the trip already, just
Perfect.
instinctually.
And I would steer Vorkan around the coast instead of through the bay, so then we do not interrupt the god of the lake. With Tarfer on board.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to be in that city.
Yeah, then we'll head around the other way.
Alright, so as you make your way into the open water, you do eventually... What the heck is this? So, the open water. I rolled a random event, and this thing's confusing even for me.
What is it?
You're about to find out. I have to figure out what's going on.
Well, as you make your way out to open water, a mountain appears, and there is a mine shaft you all fall into.
We're about to Titanic this.
Oh, man.
Us again.
Bermuda Triangle stuff.
Yeah. This is what happens when Tarfer doesn't drive.
Oh my god.
We should have took a left at Albuquerque, I swear.
Oh god. Okay.
I guess
So-
the last time Tarfer didn't drive, you guys ended up derailing a king.
Yeah.
True. So midway back on your journey, you see another boat coming towards you guys, and it's a much smaller boat, like one that would be manned by one, maybe two people. And as you're looking out at the boat, you see what looks to be a gnome just waving his arms in the air at you guys, like kind of hailing you.
Hello there. Captain, we have a one-man ship.
Who's on
Stop yelling!
Oh, sorry,
Hello.
Captain. I look up and see Tarfer's right behind me. One-man ship. Right. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now.
I have
Hello.
a pounding headache.
Hello,
Hello. Hello.
Well,
Grandpappy
there's three
Gilvis
of them.
Hobwobble at your service.
Hello. I'm Gimlock the Wizard.
Grandpappy the Wizard.
You should. Can we talk upon your boat?
what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I want to have idle conversation and mayhaps purchase some supplies as we are short. It looks like he's telling the truth. Like they're short on supplies and they just want to get some off of you guys.
I'd say you can come aboard then.
Sure, come on.
Awesome. And with that, he rolls up next to your he sails up next to your boat and he
Rosa?
throws a rope over and says, "Can you tie us on, please?"
All right. I'll tie it onto something. I tie it onto Tarfer's leg.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dear, you may come out now. And from like the little side of the boat where it went under, as it was just big enough to house a basement, you see this massive Goliath come walking out. And it's like, all right, get on, go aboard.
Just wait. Can we make the trade? Like, I need to tie it onto something else. 1 second.
But I want to
untie
get
the rope.
equipment. And the Goliath goes,
Okay, I tie the rope onto the center mast.
all right. You may go up
All
now,
right.
dear. With that, the Goliath grabs on and just like in one pull, just rips himself to the top and lands upon the boat again. Okay, I'm coming up too, and he just like wraps himself around and he slowly makes his way up. And upon getting to the top of the boat, he goes, "Hello,
Hello.
I'm Gimlock the Wizard.
Where are you from, Gimlock?
Gimlock,
Gimlock's from Gimlock.
Gimlock the Wizard. No, my name is Gimlock. You're saying Gimlock. I'm Gimlock.
Oh, Gimlock.
No, Gimlock.
Gimlock.
Kim.
From Gimlock.
With a Q.
Gimlock.
Gimlock.
Oh. Gimlock.
Yes.
Gimlock.
No.
It's not
Oh.
Nicolaj. It's Nicolaj.
Gimlock? Okay. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. What can I
Yes.
do for you?
We are out of supplies, and no matter how hard my good friend Tier here works at paddling the boat underneath through the hole we cut, he's just not strong enough. So we just need some supplies to get our boat moving again on its own. If you look, you can see our sails are very torn. And when you look,
They
you do see
are.
that his sails are indeed torn. So we
Wow.
would like some materials and maybe even a paddle.
Well, do I have the deal for you? I
Oh?
have what they call a boating banana.
Oh.
Have you heard of them?
Why, yes.
Yes. You know they are quite expensive, but
Not really.
Yes.
Yep, they are.
This costed 10 gold for me. Not that that's super expensive for us wizards, but lesser
Well-
folks.
For you see, here's the problem.
Okay.
We would have gone and docked somewhere if we could have just bought supplies. We are kind of broke right now.
Oh, I see the problem.
Do you have
Too
anything you
many
can offer us?
spells learned.
You see, I'm on a journey, and I can't let anything, even money, stop my journey to improve myself since I was the chosen one of my village.
Do you have anything to offer us if you don't have money?
Well, all I really have is a couple spells that I can trade with you guys.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like what?
Well, you see, I'm a very powerful spellcaster, or at least I'm trying to be, and I'm making my own spells.
Ooh. I like spells.
So do
Could
I.
you give us a demonstration?
Well, perhaps I can. This is one I created only just yesterday. Please, somebody.
What's it called?
Well, I'll tell you. Somebody go. I'll show you. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
Somebody go fetch a little bit of water.
Oh, Bounty Boys!
Yes!
Water, can you fetch a pail of water, please?
And just like from out of his shirt, he just pulls out a pail of water. And he's like, yes!
Will this do? Thank you, by
Why,
the way.
yes, that will do. Now watch this. I want you to take some of that water and dip your hand in it and try sprinkling it at me.
Alright.
Alright.
I dip, one of my hands in the water, and they're scaly, by the way. Will that, like, hurt the spell if they're scaly?
Nope, that will be fine. Alright,
Actually, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I don't want to die today.
No, this spell
so-
is wonderful. You'll love it. All I
Is
need you to
anyone
do
else
is
okay?
sprinkle the water at me using your now
Okay,
wet
I
fingers.
chuck the pail of water at him.
Ow! My nose. The spell isn't that. It doesn't protect against pails.
Oh no, I meant like I chucked the water in the pail at him.
Oh. Hey! Now I'm all wet. That didn't work. You need to sprinkle the water.
Oh,
Try
okay,
again.
sorry.
Howdy, boys.
sprinkled
Another
water.
pail of water.
Yeah.
Alright.
Please?
Well, your hand is wet. I'm sure you can just use that. Alright.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, sprinkle on me in 3, 2, 1.
Sprinkle.
As you sprinkle, he says, I cast umbrella! And you see the water just like hits an invisible wall and just kind of like slides down. It's like, ta-da! You see, umbrella protects you from small amounts of water at a time.
Does it work on any other substances besides water?
It works. I haven't tried on more dangerous substance because I value my life. For you see, I am the
I
chosen one.
Use some acid if you want. You
Oh,
want to test it?
sure. I will cast umbrella as you throw the acid at your friend there.
I'm throwing it at you. I am not
No.
throwing it at my friend.
If you injured me being the chosen one, that would be very upsetting.
But if you're such a great sorcerer, that shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, I am a great sorcerer, but I know not if this spell protects from acid. You being
let's
such
just
the
use a few
cocky
drops.
man should be my test subject. Sprinkle acid at that man.
Just
Which
a
man?
question.
Yes?
You said you're the chosen one?
Yes!
What are you the chosen one to do?
Oh, well. I am glad you asked. For you see, I am the chosen one to do something great in the future.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A non-specific prophecy.
Well, it's good. See,
Fancy.
I have
Fair enough.
other
You
cool
answered my
spells
question.
that huh? Sorry?
Fair enough. You answered my question, and Tarver just steps back.
I have another cool
Um,
spell. You can check out this spell. I call it
Okay. What is it?
Guise of the Yak Man. Guise of the Yak Man! And he waves his hand, and all of a sudden he just turns into a half man, half yak, disgusting hybrid. I bet you can't tell, but
I like
this is
this one.
me.
This one's pretty good.
I look
That would
like a
suit you,
yak,
Tarver.
however, I am still me.
Wow.
I have so many of these, I've come up over the course of years inventing them. And by years, I mean the last 2 years.
The last 2 hours?
No. This is a random roll. These are coming up very, very quickly.
What do you need for supplies? Because those are some fun spells that you
Well,
don't
we
need.
need some of these, some sail parts to fix our sail. Cloth, that's the word I'm looking for. And as I said, we would appreciate a paddle. I'm also willing to trade my spells for other spells. For you see, I have my whole spell book right here. And he pulls it out of his back pocket.
What else you got in there?
I want the yak spell. Well, I have a few other cool ones. Um, I have this one called Big Snowball. And he goes, Big Snowball! And a snowball appears in his hand. And it's about a normal sized snowball. And he goes, you see? Now I have a snowball. Very impressive. And I can throw it very fast. And with that, he whips it out into the middle of the ocean. Ta-da! I also have this really cool one. And he says, Shillelagh! And with that, his staff turns into a big shillelagh. He's like, you see? My
I don't know
staff
what
is
that
now a
is.
shillelagh.
What is a shillelagh?
Shillelagh is like a club. And this is my most impressive one. It's called Toilet Wine. And he pulls out, he looks at the water on the ground from the bucket that was thrown earlier, and he goes, Toilet Wine! And the water turns into wine.
You want a drink sip?
You may try it. I've already had enough today. Anyways, who's willing to trade for my wonderful array of spells?
I don't know about you guys. I'm not sure that this is worth it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want the yak spell? Well, I can trade you its secrets, but it will cost you the equipment I look for.
out of curiosity, what equipment are you looking for?
Were you listening at all?
I got a little lost, I'm not gonna lie.
He was saying like sail stuff
I
and
need
like a
some
paddle.
cloth and a paddle.
Oh, right.
I don't think that's worth it.
For Guys of the Yak Man, he seems very interested. He points over at Grandpappy.
Yeah, Aaron DC'd.
I know he did. Aaron said he wants it. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I have no dog in this fight. I'll go get the supplies if you guys decide to do it.
You have no dog in this fight, however you might like this spell. It is called Extra Big Hat. And he goes, Extra Big Hat! And he wiggles his fingers towards you and your hat grows in size.
Fair enough.
Your beret, I guess, grows in size. And he goes, does that not interest you? You don't even need to be a spellcaster for that one.
You don't, and does it work on any hat?
Oh, yes it is. That's why it's called Extra Big Hat.
How big can you make the hat?
Oh, I've never tried going too big for fear of the universe imploding around the hat.
Done.
So you are willing to trade the supplies for my extra big hat spell, are ya?
I'm
Yeah.
interested, but I defer to our other short friend here.
Okay,
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie, Vorkan. I'm kind of doubling back, and I kind of want the big hat spell now.
Right? Let's do it then. I don't care that much.
We can outfit the bounty boys with hats and then throw them at people and make them all giant.
Yeah.
throw the bounty boys at people.
Imagine, yeah, chuck a hat and all five. Yep, that's awesome.
Well, shall I show you some other spells while I wait for your diminutive friend who is currently staring blankly at me?
Absolutely.
He'll snap out of it eventually. This happens from time to time.
He's pretty old.
It's his old age catching up with him.
I call this spell Coaster. Please, somebody bring me a drink of some kind.
I hand him the bucket of water.
Thank you. And he says, Coaster! And you see a little coaster floating next to him, and he puts it on top of it, and he goes, Ta-da! It's a coaster.
That's
What
a
else
pretty
you got?
interesting one.
Well, I got another good one. It's called Twiddly-da. And he goes, Twiddly-da! And as he, like, wiggles his fingertips, and out of his fingertips just comes, like, uh, like sparkles, and it just kind of like flash all over the place until they fall to the ground and peter out.
I like that one.
Twiddle-dee-da
Rumpus,
is
we
one
can
of
make
my
your
favorites.
fireworks even better.
Yeah.
You should see the one that I came up after it. It's even better. And he goes, Twiddle-dee-dum! And he does the same motion, but this time instead of just sparkles coming out, it's glitter that comes out. And you see when he's done, there's a pile of glitter at the like where it all fell on your ship, and it stays for a good while. You see, it's an improved version of Twiddly-da.
That was very impressive.
You see,
I was
I have one more that I'm willing to show you. The rest of them you'll have to. I don't think we're good enough friends for me to show you yet. This one's probably my most impressive one that I came up with myself. Are you ready for it?
yeah.
Alright. I need everybody to stand back.
All right.
Alright. Watch this. And he goes, Splendorlard's Chaser. And in his hand appears a cup of some substance. And he goes, watch this. And he drinks it. He's like, ta-da! I am no longer drunk.
Fancy.
Does that cure hangovers as well?
It causes them.
Hmm.
To be
I feel
honest,
like that's
I'm
a
only
bad
going to
deal.
be good for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to have a pounding headache. But we'll be back on the seas by that time, and then I'll be better.
All right.
Alright, so which ones are you interested in?
I mean, I think the showstopper was the big hat one.
Well, if we each get one,
Yeah, that one's Tarver's for sure.
or
Well,
we could all.
I'll tell you then. If you want the big hat spell, and it seems like everybody wants it, I could make
Okay.
a deal. I'll just give you a copy of it so you can all learn it on your own time. Well, and in exchange, I'll take an entire banana. Boating
You wanted
banana, that is.
you wanted a paddle and a sail, I thought.
Non-magic, well, the boating banana will have everything I have in it. I needed it, sorry. Um, and non-magic users are able to learn really big hat and Tweedledee.
That's the spark one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Both are very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Grandpappy, what was the other one you were interested in?
I'm interested. Grandpappy was interested in the yak one.
Oh, yeah.
Guys of the Yak Man.
That one does seem like it could be useful.
I like the big hat one.
The first one will be traded for a boating banana. Anything else, and you'll have to trade me wonderful knowledge of spells in return. That sounds like a good price to me.
Those boating bananas were expensive.
But my spells are much more valuable.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I also don't
We
know
were
about
gonna
that.
trade one spell for a paddle and some cloth and sail repair stuff.
These spells are handmade by me. You can't
Yeah,
find
that's why
them
we're only trading for
elsewhere.
one spell.
Grandpappy is here. Again, sorry I fell asleep, I guess. What was the last spell and what have we decided?
Well, I've made an offer of I'll give you a copy of my spell for a boating banana so then you may teach it to all. Or I shall teach a spell to one of you for only the supplies that I need. And anything after that we can trade spells for.
Um, I'd honestly be fine with giving him the banana for all of them.
No, it's for one spell.
One spell,
Oh,
but I'll give you the thing so that everybody can learn the spell.
I don't think that's worth it.
It's rare that I give out copies of my spells.
what's the third one? What was the third spell?
There was like
The
It was
third
what?
spell was really big. Oh no, the third spell was Giant Snowball.
Ooh, what did it do?
I
Anyone?
created a snowball in my hand and was able to throw it with perfect accuracy.
Does it? Oh, okay. That could be useful in certain situations.
Mhm.
It's up to you guys. I have enough spells to swap with him, so I'd be good with it.
See, and just to
Either way.
reiterate, I also had Tweedledee that made little sparkles in the air. I had Tweedledum, which made glitter in the air. I had Really Big Hat, which increases and decreases the size of hats. And I also had,
Ooh, it
what
can
was,
decrease too.
yes, watch this, Smaller Hat. And you see your hat shrink back to normal size. And I also had Spenderlard's Chaser, which will make you undrunk.
I think my favorite's the hat spell.
yeah, I agree. I like the hat spell.
I agree.
I like the yak spell, but you guys can get the hat spell, and I'll trade him for the yaks.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, do you want me to teach it to one or all?
Um,
Um,
we can easily go and get the boating banana from the shop again. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
okay, the boating banana is yours.
Alrighty then! And he pulls out his book and you see him start writing something in the back and he rips out a page and he hands it to you guys and it says, "There you go, be sure to use the really big hat spell wisely. Remember, You must. I didn't write it down for you because I don't want somebody stealing it from you. But you must, in order to properly cast it, say really big hat and wave your hand. Or to make it smaller, you say really small hat and you wave your hand. So
Is this a cantrip or a leveled spell?
it's a cantrip because you don't need to be a spellcaster to learn it.
Sweet. Oops.
And you wanted to learn, you want to learn Guys of the Yak Man, did you? You wanted to learn Guys of the Yak Man, did you?
Grandpappy?
He's zoned out again.
Poor guy.
This is a shame.
I think he did, though.
Okay, well, I think I should get going, and we'll retcon any conversations that we had. So then Grandpappy can learn spells. That sound good to you guys?
Sounds good to me.
It is an action.
Yep.
Okay, fare thee well, for you have met me, Kimlock, the chosen one. Come
Nice
on,
meeting you.
Tyr. And with that, they climb back into their boat. Farewell, and they start sailing off.
Bye.
Later.
Adios.
And that's the end of that. So, you guys do, after that conversation, you continue sailing, and you end up making your way back to Pirate's Rest, where, I really don't want to go too far forwards, because then we're going to have to recap a lot.
What's the range on the hat?
Oh, it's, touch. No, yeah, touch. You realize that you might have gone ripped off after because you saw that he was doing it at a distance, but you can only do it with touch.
Oh, yeah.
Still might be funny to pull.
Yeah.
I wonder if it will work on like a knight's helmet.
That could be like a really brutal way of fighting someone.
Shrink somebody's helmet and it just Gallagher
Their
watermelons
head.
them.
That sounds
That-
terrifying.
That would be hardcore.
Well, Tarfer knows what he's gonna try with his first ever spell.
So, yeah, that seems like a Tarfer thing to do.
Tarfer's gonna devote the rest of his life to just practicing this one spell and trying to apply it to everything.
Although, if you make the helmet bigger and trap them in it, if you hit them with like a big axe or something, it's like they're trapped in a big bell. That might even be worse.
Oh, there are some possibilities here.
Oh yeah, there are.
Here, I'll cast it.
Thanks. Is he still on the boat?
We moved on, but we said we can retcon your conversation with him however we need.
Oh, okay,
So.
we can do that at the end then.
Oh no, we can do that right now.
Oh,
Yeah?
can I get the yak attack one?
Yes! I'll trade that spell to you for information on any second level spell.
Do you like friends?
Oh, I have many friends.
How about more friends? A flock of familiars. You can get 3 more friends. And if you cast it at higher levels, you can get even more.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay, there. Okay, so
I
like it's
accept your
touch.
proposition. And with
And the snowball one, I can teach you how to make everything large or
so
smaller.
with that, he puts his hand on your head, and you start feeling
Okay.
funny. It was like, it's working. Hold one more second.
Wait, you have enlarge reduce?
Yeah, I just haven't used it yet.
And
That's
with
an awesome one. I love that spell.
that's just really big hat on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after a couple seconds of him holding Grandpappy's
Uh-huh.
head, Grandpappy, you come out of it and you realize you've learned Guise of the Yak Man, which is a first level spell that disguises you as a half yak, half man hybrid. However, you also realize you've completely forgotten how to cast Flock of Familiars.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did say he wanted to trade spells.
Ooh. I do not want to trade for the snowball spell. Never mind.
Oh,
That
but that would only
debuff.
cost one first level spell.
Um. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
I'll give you a cantrip for it.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Um. All right. Have a nice day.
Fare thee well.
Bye.
Bye. And with that, now you
Okay.
guys return to Pirate's End. And that's where we pick up.
The first level. It's a first level spell.
Yep.
The really big hat one.
The really big hat's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Can you pop the other
From
one
some
on Discord or
thing.
something for me?
This guy's a walking spellcaster nerd.
I mean, you're trading down spells, so yeah.
Fair enough. Except you don't realize exactly how powerful the spell Aaron just got is.
What, the snowball?
Guys of the Yak Man.
Does it actually turn him into a yak man?
Yes, it does.
So does his strength like go up?
It basically acts like a druid spell. Or a druid transformation.
Grandpappy goes back to the arm wrestling days.
Except,
What are the stats of a yak?
oh, not
What's
great.
the stats of a half yak, half man? Also, is the top half or the bottom half that's a yak? And
It's
do I get to
random
choose?
every time.
That's great. So you're telling
You
me
never
half...
know what parts are gonna be yak and what parts are
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
man.
Sounds good. Did you yak attack it into the... Can you put yak?
That is not a real spell.
I know, but can you tell me it?
You disguise yourself as half yak, half man, gaining the
Those
stats of a half yak, half man hybrid. I'll see if I can find some kind of stat block you could take.
I don't know how to spell disguise. I did... I change...
There are
into
no stat blocks for yaks.
a yak.
Wait,
I
yak
changed it to
folk.
half.
Oh, you know what? You become a yak folk.
There's a yak
Oh, okay.
folk?
It's
I
a
turned into a
homebrew.
yak. I like half a yak better, but okay. Half a yak
No. Half yak, half yak.
Oh, okay.
I was joking. There was a lot of.
Do I turn into a human man? Like it just turns. It's like half yak, half human guy.
We'll deal with it when it comes to it.
Okay. Man,
So yeah,
I gain stats of a yak, right?
yeah, you gain. Well, you don't gain. You turn into stats of a yak.
Okay. Turn into stats. Yeah. Man, I like this. Thanks, Brandon.
If you ever go anywhere
Honestly,
cold,
worth
that'll
it.
probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Guise of the Yak Man. Guise. Guys.
Thank you. I'm assuming it's touch. Is there a range on this? Can there be a range on this?
Alright.
30 feet. Yes,
30
exactly.
feet? You're
Yeah,
casting
you
on
can turn
yourself.
others into yaks.
I want to be able to turn other people into a yak man.
If you can find a way to power up the spell. But right now you
Okay.
can only disguise yourself as a Yak Man. Because I'm not
Okay.
willing to let you turn the final boss into a Yak Man.
Well, I was just thinking the 8 of us, he just turns us and all the bounty boys, and then just 8 yak
Great.
roll up.
You just... You know it's a rough
yak,
day.
the bounty yak, the bounty yak.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes the yak attack.
Yeah.
You know
Change
it's
our
a-
gang name.
You know it's a rough day when you're chasing 8 people into the middle of a field, and all of a sudden, as you round a corner, you see 8 yak men just grazing, and you're like, "Where'd they go? I can't find them."
Tarfer's entire goal now is to find ways to power up his enlarge reduce hat spell.
Yeah.
You may need to come across what's his name a few times. I've already closed the page, so
Mr. Shun?
Mr. Shunt could
Wizard.
probably do that, but the wizard.
We
Which
just
wizard?
for the next
Tarfer
3
also
months,
has
we'll
no
sail
idea how
back
to use
and forth where we met. Kimlock.
Oh.
Alright, so, as you guys get back, you eventually make your way to One Beard. And he goes, "Yar, welcome back. How was ye trip?"
It was
Good.
something else. We learned some pretty impressive spells.
Hey, where did you go to get your wait spells? I thought I sent you to go make a friend. Instead, you
did.
learned
did.
spells.
We did
I mean,
both.
those two things are not mutually exclusive.
But we made a friend.
Hmm. Who was it, and how did you go about doing it?
What was his name?
Heel,
Prince Burton.
Keeloff and Prince Burton. Those are very different names.
Was it not Prince?
Which one of
Oh,
you
right,
is
the
telling the
royalty.
truth?
It was Prince Burden.
Yeah, it was Prince Burton.
Ah, Prince Burton. The man
I got
over in Nunvar. What'd you do to get him on your side? He's a toughie sometimes.
We won a competition.
You won a competition and that got him on your side? Well,
Yep.
congratulations with that. That's a really
Are we
tough...
not gonna tell him about the coup?
The what?
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Grandpappy.
Sorry, my ears
I make
don't work
One Beard's
so
hat
well.
bigger so he doesn't hear.
Ah, my ears are covered by me hat. How do you do that?
Like we
thought-
said, we learned a few tricks.
That's
I
not a
am
trick.
now a magic man.
You look very magical indeed.
Thank you.
Either way, can you fix my hat now? I like me hat.
Sure, except he accidentally makes it bigger.
Aye, make it smaller.
Guys, I might need a little help. I haven't figured out the make it smaller part yet.
I say really small hat, and I gesture toward it, wave my arms to try and make it a bit smaller.
I think you have to touch me hat.
And then I reach over and touch his hat.
Aye, it's back to normal. No, none of you are allowed to touch me hat anymore. You scare me hat. And
If
me.
you ever need a bigger hat, you know who to call.
Indeed. But my hat is already wonderful size. Either way, I do believe it is time for the next elimination challenge. What do you think?
Sounds
That
good to
was
me.
an elimination challenge.
Was
I know, but all three groups did so good. I can't eliminate any of you. It's somehow everyone managed to get debts. You guys were successful in Noonvar. Another group was very successful in their journey to Watchlantis. And the final group was successful in their journey to the Magi lands.
Quite the spread.
Hmm. It was a good adventure for y'all.
It was.
Wait, is the other group wanting to kill the people who overthrow the king in Washlantis?
No, I think they just made friends with some princess or something. What do you
Oh, that's
mean overthrowing
that's
people
good.
in Washlantis? You know about the recent coup there and the
Well,
departure of the king.
No, we have no experience in coups.
we
Nor
just
will we
heard
do another
rumors.
one.
That's all.
Isn't that what a dove does?
Hmm. It's crazy. I've been hearing rumors of coups all over the land. I wonder who's been going around causing these.
Yeah,
Even
we've
though
heard
they
those
must
rumors
definitely
too.
be
But
independent as they are far away from each other.
yeah,
Oh, we also made friends with the Bounty Boys.
Who are they?
Our new ship crew.
Did you guys leave him on the boat or did you bring him with you?
I thought we left him on the boat,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I think we left him on the boat.
Wait, you left 3 strangers upon me boat?
they're guarding it.
No.
Those are conflicting answers.
One of us always lies, the other one always tells the truth. Figure out which one's which.
I am under the assumption that you have left people upon me boat. Just remember, if that boat ever gets destroyed, there will be dire consequences. And I have a keen eye for when me boats get destroyed.
Yep.
How many times can a boat get destroyed before it's not the same boat anymore?
Only once. I told you I'd know if my boat was destroyed. So
Yeah.
don't you ever
Okay.
destroy my boat.
We won't. We
Wouldn't
always
dream
take
of
good
it a
care of your
second
boats.
time.
The what now second time?
What? Sorry. That was a cough.
I too have coughed a second time.
Grandpappy's just kind of old.
That's
He's
I'm
sorry.
old and kooky.
Either way.
Don't listen to him too closely. I
Are
whisper
you
to
ready
Mudbeard.
for the next challenge?
Yep.
First, I must introduce your crew, which you will be going with. I have these two, who you may know well, who are going to join you. Say hello to Dr. Cuddlesworth and Cynthia Thowrine. They shall join you. And with that, you see the cat and the
cat.
paladin come walking over.
Oh no. The dreams,
Meow.
they have come back to me.
Hello. I have
Hello.
come to help. Justice! Yes!
Oh, I forgot about
Hello?
Justice Lady.
And they both make their way towards you guys.
How may I, call upon thee?
I am Cynthia Dowrine, the bringer of justice to these lands. I shall save it all, for there will be justice in my name.
Okay.
Justice! Meow.
I'm impressed.
For some reason, I dislike you, says the cat.
Wait, who does the cat dislike?
Who do you dislike?
He's staring at Grandpappy. Daggers.
Well, why? I didn't call you
Oh,
a
I
cat.
remember why. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was.
That did not happen in this lifetime.
Hey,
I'm
In
wait.
the
proud of
alternate
it.
universe, Grandpappy may have backstabbed somebody.
Yeah.
Only because he hated me for calling him a cat.
Wait, what did you just call me?
It
No
begins
need. We're
again.
breaking the fourth wall here.
That's the other spell we learned.
I'm keeping my eye on you. You're not
Okay,
getting
do
very
that.
far.
Question: what is your class of expertise?
Were you about to ask what am I?
Yes, except I reworded it before I said it that way. Therefore, you cannot be mad at me.
You see, I am the world's greatest rogue. And he whips out 2 knives. Meow. Meow.
If you're okay, never mind. This is not gonna go well. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
have
say,
already met once before. We just haven't been on missions together yet.
Nice to be put on a mission together.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Ha ha ha. We shall do justice. What is the mission, Captain? Yar. It is time for you to go on your mission. That is true, Cynthia. See, I've heard of a few monks who have been up to something nefarious in a newly built, somewhat makeshift church to the north. It is on you to go there and solve the problems by eliminating the bad ones. A few people have already gone there to try and solve the problem themselves. However, they have not been heard from since. So you are to go help and preferably save them. For you see, they are people from Pirate's End, and I like people in Pirate's End because they pay taxes.
Pirate taxes or taxes?
Pirate taxes.
Ooh.
interesting.
Pirate taxes are much more exciting.
Sounds like a great mission. Question unrelated to the mission.
Always.
You call yourself a captain, but technically aren't you an admiral?
I am a captain of the pirates.
Alright, so yes, you're an admiral.
I don't
Admiral
know what that means.
Onebeard.
If
It's a
he's
captain of
captain-
captains.
Well,
Or we
I
could call
have
him
no
Captain
captains below
Squared.
me. I am simply the captain.
I like
But
Captain.
don't you have multiple ships?
I do have multiple ships.
Don't
But-
those ships have captains when you're not on them?
No, I am the captain all the time.
I am the captain now.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
I am the captain now, and I was the captain then. I am always the captain.
He's the one true captain, the captain of all captains.
They used to call me Captain in captain school.
What about the Pirate King?
The Pirate King is something else. He is king of the pirates.
Do you happen to know what his name is?
Yes, it is the Pirate King.
You know his worldly name?
Yes, it is the Pirate King.
Okay. Well, I guess off to the church because we're getting nowhere with the side questions.
I don't know why you're looking for the Pirate King.
We're just curious.
You just
We're
want
trying to
know
find
his
the one
name.
true, the one true pirate.
I thought you were looking for the one true piece that you still have not found.
That's on the back burner right now.
Is
I
it?
keep sending us on
Pirate
other
King
missions.
probably has it.
Well, I've sent you on that mission twice and you failed both times.
Um, we merely succeeded to not do it. That's all.
That's one way to put it. Either way, it is time for you to go to the north to the church.
Where
Okay.
did you say exactly this church was?
It is a couple hours to the north. Make your way towards Richtold and then turn west on the fork in the road.
Richtold and then west. Okay, so not quite at Thieves' Rest.
No,
Yeah,
it
around
is
here, I would
somewhere in
guess.
the middle. You can't miss it.
Okay.
You could ask people and it would be like, hey, where's the new church? And they'll be like, oh, it's over there. And they point you to it. Because everyone knows of the nefarious things, just nobody wants to do anything about it until the people went to do something about it and then they were unheard of again.
Oh no.
All right. Well, let's go get you some people back for taxes.
Yes.
Let's
Good
do it.
Away!
Away we go.
But they sends the 6 of you off.
The bounty boys, the bounty boys.
Well, should we go pick up the
What
bounty boys?
are
Or should
you
we leave them on the
singing?
boat?
What?
The cat was asking what you were singing.
A beautiful song.
You'll get well accustomed to it.
I
Yeah.
disagree. The song isn't about justice, so I dislike it.
And I dislike you.
Oh,
just
we're
one
gonna be
second,
the
we
best
can
of
do-
friends.
The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the
Bounty
Bounty
Boys,
Boys,
the
the
Bounty
Bounty
Boys.
Boys love
Bounty Boys.
justice.
I love it.
There we
Alright.
go. And science.
All right, so
No.
you guys are left to your own devices at this point.
Let's get the Bounty Boys, and then do we want the Bounty Boys for this?
The Bounty Boys? We could. I don't know.
We probably shouldn't leave them alone in the ship for too much.
Yeah, that's what
a
I'm
good
thinking.
idea. Let's go get them, and then
Should we get like a horse and cart for this one?
but it's only a couple hours.
Is it? Oh, okay. Then I guess I will just ride my noble steed.
You'll ride Noble Tarfer.
Wait,
Yes.
I reach up and I touch the hat so it gets bigger, so it's like kind of like a cushion.
Oh, Topper, you're amazing. I go and sit and hold the horns again like I normally do. Whoa!
I want to see the art. of
You
this.
made it bigger. So did you like rip a holes in the beret so your horns stick through? Or the horns
No,
on
I
the front
figured
of your
it's
head?
like kind of mashed between the horns, and it just flops out really far on the front and the back.
Fair enough.
Yes. So how long of a ride is it there? I mean a walk. Did he say?
You said a couple hours.
Couple
Shouldn't
hours.
be too long.
Oh, okay.
Not even
Good
a
to
day's
know.
trip.
Thank you. Cool. I'm gonna preemptively cast Mage Armor on myself when we get closer. But I'm just gonna say it now because I'm gonna forget. So. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So, yeah. I don't know what you guys are doing. You've been torn between a couple choices here. So.
We're
We're
going to
checking up on the
Boys,
Bounty
huh?
Boys first.
All right. So as you look over at the bounty boys on the boat, you see that they're just busy touching each other's heads, making the hats grow and shrink. Because you
Wait, they got
realize
it too?
that they saw the scrolls and learned the spells.
That's funny.
That
That's
can
great.
only go well.
That's
Good for
fantastic.
them. They're learning.
And they're just sitting there having like the time of their lives touching each other's heads.
Do we want to just leave them? They seem to be.
Honestly, could be good for days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they'll be.
Might want to leave them with some parting instructions.
Yes.
the-
Schwab the deck. Give yourselves bounties. And
you-
get supplies from town. Here's 10 gold.
We're
I
on
wouldn't
it,
take it.
boss!
Do we want them to? What supplies do we need? Do we
Do
want
you
to
know
send
what
them into a
supplies we
pirate
need
town?
for a ship?
No!
Okay, then I start writing it down. I'm like, Toffa, can you check this list?
I checked the list.
Is it everything we need?
You see Grandpappy's only written boating bananas.
Give me that, and I write down the rest.
Okay.
Alright,
And I give them 10 gold so then they can deal with it.
okay. We'll get you supplies. So...
Better be 10 gold worth.
well, you realize you're talking to the bounty boys.
Bounty
I'm not-
Boys? You know how you got our tickets for the party the other day?
Yes!
If you want to get supplies that way without killing anybody, you're welcome to.
I'm sure there's no way this could go wrong.
Anyone want to stop them from me, or is this a good idea?
I'm good with it.
I'm not
Yeah,
giving
me
them
too.
money, but
Tarfer's dropping facts.
Like, we asked them to get us tickets. They found it within a minute.
yeah,
A
block,
true.
yeah. Still have no clue how, but yet.
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
wanna
ask
know.
questions.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Plausible deniability.
As far as Tarfer is concerned, it was actual magic.
Yep. And same with
Given that Tarfer has
Grandpappy.
now discovered that he has the potential for magic.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we can. Everyone good to a starting? We need to pick up anything in town before we go?
Oh, isn't that what we sent the Bounty Boys for? I don't think we need anything else.
No, I mean for this mission, not
Oh.
like any other mission.
I don't think so.
I
I
think
I think we're good. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
we should focus on getting some more gold so we can use that whatever the calling card that we have.
I think you guys have a
Oh,
few
right,
now.
that is smart.
Mm.
We need to get a lot of gold though first.
Yes.
Somebody wants to make the first ever 100 gold purchase.
I really do. Every campaign you've introduced it in, I've never gotten to do it.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Do we have 100 gold?
don't
I
think
mean,
so.
I have 47.
Holy crap! How do you have that much?
Because I started with a lot, and I've never really bought anything except for a couple things here and there, and then a spell. I think I started with 100 gold.
Oh my goodness! I have 15.
Yeah, I've also got like 15.
I have 14.
So Grandpappy
I
has
just
about
want
as
to
much
say
as
I
the
gave
rest
the
of us
Bounty
combined.
Boys 10 as well, so I used to have 57.
If you hadn't given the bounty boys the gold, you would have just over 100 between the four of you.
Well, hopefully we can find some gold on this trip.
Possibly.
You know, we are pirates. Like, we could do questionably legal things.
We're not pirates yet! Cynthia
right.
goes like, we are being tested for our justice virtues!
Yes, but would a pirate need to be tested?
Yes! Pirates
Wouldn't
must
it
be
be-
tested for all sorts of diseases!
But if
yes,
I just
but wouldn't we be more of pirates if we did more piratey things than less piratey things?
yeah, I agree.
No! We must go through the justice system of the trials of the tests of the things.
Of the world
Alrighty
government.
then.
Yes!
Good to know. Everything's a One Piece reference.
Because I've totally watched that show ever in my life.
I know. Trust me, I know.
So
This
as
is the Justice guy.
Justice! I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Justice guy. To be fair, this character is ripped straight from a different anime.
On Discord, that's the Justice guy.
Oh, fair enough.
Good pirate never takes another person's property. Pirate rule number 337, added by Justice Lady.
I vote Justice Lady to become the next head of the pirates.
Yeah. Nunbeard.
Oh man, Nunbeard's already a thing.
Is there two beards? Is it one beard's brother? Younger brother?
You haven't met Two Beard yet.
Oh, okay. So you're saying there is a two beard?
He could be dead, you don't know. Either way, after a long trek, you make your way and you see some sort of church that's almost makeshift, and it must be the destination you're looking for.
No. Oh.
Oh, there's some dead people.
And as you get
It's
there,
you!
you see, is that really the same model as you? Oh shoot. That sucks, that's gonna get confusing.
I was gonna make a joke about it being Grandpappy.
That's amazing.
Grandpappy, no!
So you see a hooded figure. A corpse laying outside that looks
I
like
check Grandpappy's pulse.
it doesn't look a thing like Grandpappy.
Get your hands off of me! I'm fine!
However, when looking at it, you see that its head almost looks like deflated. And to the right of it, you see 3 buckets of water, and within those buckets of water, you see 3 different skulls placed within them.
Investigation. Can I figure out what skull is which? And does the corpse have gold?
You find 2 gold on the corpse.
Woo.
And you also see that one of the skulls in the buckets definitely belongs to that corpse.
All right, so one of these skulls belongs to that one. Deflated the heads. Wait.
The classic deflate head spell. Very overpowered, but
Yeah,
very
it's the upgraded version of expand, reduce, hat.
deflate
And
head.
reduce.
You should see reduce brain. That's a powerful spell. You don't
I was
kill them,
thinking
but
of
you
that
make
too.
them real dumb.
Maybe that's what hit Tarfer at birth.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see through the sides, so you can... There's another dead Grandpappy just on the inside. Alright, so then as you look, you see a singular door on the front of the church, like, building. The
What did we
FTP
get sent
spell?
here to do again?
That's good. We were
just-
here to dish out justice!
Anyone else have an opinion?
Oh.
Should we go in?
Also, this is the mouse. Or not the mouse, but the cat.
Oh, I
hope
thought
you
that
like
was
that
the
cursed.
Justice Lady.
I hope you like that cursed image. Nah, this is Justice Lady. This is the cat. I was looking for a good image and I found that and I'm like, ooh, that's cursed. We're using that.
Hmm. Well, I guess we might as well go in the church. Can we look? Like, is there any windows?
It looks like the whole thing is sealed.
Is there a keyhole on the door?
No, there is not a keyhole on this door.
Oh man!
I thought of that
Well.
one.
Can I try to open the door?
Yes! Upon opening the door, you find... Dun 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 dun.
A dead person right here.
Another
In the midst of
door!
it all.
And a dead person.
I definitely thought that I wasn't going to be able to open the door.
Yeah.
Does this skull? I mean, does one of the skulls in the bucket go with this?
I
this
don't know, you
corpse?
should do investigation.
I checked the body if there's anything off.
Sure, I can investigate. Oh my goodness!
You
I
have
a
no
natural
clue,
one.
and you also shatter the skull in the bucket while examining it.
Well,
There's a slight possibility. Yes.
I looked
Grandpappy,
on
I
the
didn't know
body
you
if
were that
there's any
strong.
gold. or
Well,
anything
you
on
know, I'm very strong. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am stronger than the average gnome, they would say.
How strong is the average gnome?
That's a good question, but
Like on
I'm
a scale of
strong.
1 to 20, how strong?
Oh, at least a 14.
Oh my goodness.
There's 5 gold upon this corpse.
Well,
Also with a deflated head, might I add.
His head looks pretty small too.
Aaron, do you know how to spell lying?
no.
Aaron is now Chinese.
He's Ling!
Ling. Grandpappy Ling.
So I guess we should go through the next door. No.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Upon opening the next door, you see...
Whoa, I'm not opening the next door. Topper is.
Hmm.
I'm just on Topper's back. Hold up there. I'm not getting ambushed.
Sure, I guess.
Upon opening the next door, you see what looks to be a fairly quaint little church. However, on the pews on the side, some of them look burnt down. And upon the altar, you see 2 more empty buckets of water. And in front of it, there's another corpse. However, in the back of the room, there's that. And you see 4 people who look to
Oh,
be
this is bad.
chanting something. And there's 2 more hooded figures in the middle, just kind of like spazzing out.
Uh-oh.
And you see that the chanting's in
Are
an
they wearing hats?
Huh?
Oh.
What?
Are the chanters wearing hats?
No. Look at they're
Oh.
not.
Get ready for Brandon for every single combat for somebody to ask
Are
if
they
they're
wearing
wearing
hats?
That's too bad.
So you see
Oh.
in it there's four monks chanting and the two people in the middle are sort of just like screaming in pain and spazzing out. And they're actively being hurt by this chant. And also, yeah, these are the burnt down pews, so they don't offer much defense if you were to be behind them. I don't know, you should try.
Maybe after we stop this, whatever it is.
Okay, that's a choice.
There's a reason.
Morgan just rushes.
Are you actually running into the middle of the circle?
Yeah. Or like, yeah. But I'm also doing. Where is Thunder?
Thunderwave. Okay, so as you
At
step into the middle of the circle, you immediately start an intense pain before you can even cast Thunderwave, and you take 5 damage every turn until you're
can't even.
freed. So everyone, I guess initiative, because
Oh
Max
Can't
boy.
takes
even.
5 damage a turn, and you are completely stunned.
Oh. Well.
And you're completely what?
He's stunned.
Oh.
He ran into the middle of a pentagram. I don't like that one's on you, right? That's not on me.
Well, I was gonna cast Thunderwave immediately to knock everyone out of it.
That's
That was
fair,
the
but the
thought.
second you stepped in, you joined in upon the two people in the middle's pain.
Yeah, I'm on Brandon's side for this one. I don't think I would have done that. But if that's what your character would do, then do that. Because I've done things that I wouldn't do that my character's done stuff that I wouldn't do that he would. So
I think I can get you out of there on my turn.
I think I might have an idea or two.
Oh shoot, so
Nice.
before I go into the church, um can I use No, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
The cat.
Get from the cat.
I keep seeing it.
Oh my goodness, I got 19.
The cat's fast. Zoom zoom.
Apparently,
And
Rumpus is
Pork.
faster.
Alright, and Rumpus goes first, I guess.
Okay. So, the first thing I want to do is use Undying Servitude to cast Animate Dead on that corpse outside.
Okay.
That's
Do you
cool.
realize
you
it's
can resurrect.
missing its skull? Just
It can
making
still
sure.
hit. It can still hit things.
Okay. Uh, do you have a stat block?
Um,
I can't find Undying. Oh, I should probably type in 5e, and I'm not just looking for Undying Servitude.
Animate Dead.
Undying Servitude, you can prerequisite. You can cast Animate Dead without a spell slot. Okay, so Animate Dead. Choose a spell bones or corpse. Your spell. Okay, so you get I guess a zombie. So you can get a zombie stat block.
Okay. Um,
So 22 health, and it is zombie. And I will get you zombie. And he moves on. How does he move? He moves on your turn, I assume.
he uses one of my on each of your turns. I can use a bonus action to mentally command it to
cool.
do something. Otherwise, it just defends itself. I think.
Yep. What's the most cursed zombie I can find? It's a real question.
That's pretty cool, actually.
You can have this guy.
Making a zombie.
I guess his corpse
Mhm.
just kind of like dips. Zombie.
That is really cool.
Uh,
Is the hole on the side of the head where the skull came out?
Yep.
Sweet.
All right. And then I guess I can use my bonus
there you go.
action
You
to
got
have
control of the zombie now.
Sorry?
I gave it to Max. Max has control of the zombie. Where's
Ah.
Rumpus? There we go. You have control of the zombie now.
All right. It's this one, right?
It's the only
Okay.
thing you can control that isn't you.
So I think I'm gonna have it move over. It should be here. I'm gonna have it just kind of guard us at the door right now. Just right there. And that's all I'm gonna have it do for now.
Alright. And so Cuddlesworth is just gonna blitz inside all of his movement. And then it's Tarfa's turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Mhm.
Shoot. I don't think I can get to Max, unfortunately. Um, well, no. Actually, I might. I can use my action to dash. So I'll go ahead and dash to here, I guess. Yeah. I'll dash to there. So
Zoom zoom.
that's my action and movement, and then I'll use my bonus action to use Dredge
No,
Line.
get rid of 10 feet of movement because you're carrying Grandpappy around right now.
Okay, I still have more than enough.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, I might not even. Well, no. If you're making me lose 10 feet of movement, then I do need to dash.
I'm gonna make
You
I
you
can
forgot I have
drop me if you
unarmored
want
movement.
to.
Grandpappy, stay here, and I'll put him down and then run out till here. I just need to double check what my movement's at now because I know it went up. Oh, it is by 10 feet. So yeah, I have a 40-foot move speed now. So I can actually just run to there with my movement. I'll use my bonus action to try and dredge line working. So that would, if he fails the check,
He
then
auto
he moves 10
fails.
feet towards me.
He auto fails.
All right, so then he gets yanked 10 feet towards me.
Alright. Vorkin is no longer stunned.
Does he bump into this guy?
Mm, kind of, but you see the person just like maintains concentration and chanting.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use my action actually then to dash and I'll get up by this guy here, but I'll circle wide around this guy so he doesn't get a swing at me.
Alright.
I've got more than enough movement.
Yeah. They continue chanting. Grandpappy.
All right. Where is my ruler? I do not have enough. Okay, I guess I'll go here. No, I'll go get behind from cover. I'll go there. I waddle over here, and then, 1 second. Sorry. And then I guess I'll just cast a fire bolt on. Ooh, how big is the room?
Oh,
You can count.
that's a bad question for
No, up. How is it up?
Oh,
How's the
you
ceiling?
got lots of room on the ceiling.
All right. So we're gonna do big boy time on Tarfer. I'm gonna cast enlarge on Tarfer.
Hey, my hat fits now.
Oh my god.
There we go.
What's that even
So
doing?
yeah.
Tarfer's big.
And I don't think I have a bonus action that I can
Tarfer,
do.
are you willing?
I am absolutely willing.
Okay, so no roll needed.
Now, my sword
Your
is
hat
that
your hat
concentration
grows at the same proportion of you, so it is still too big.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That's
Do I
cool.
have a... Yeah, that's what I'll do. So that's my turn. He goes, "Whoop, you're big."
Growth increase.
X. Oh yeah, I'm big now, so I take up 4 spaces.
There's enough room for the target.
This is awesome. Thank
Does
you,
it give you
Grandpappy.
better like?
So you
strength?
gain
welcome.
advantage on strength checks and strength saves, which I think you already have advantage on one of them.
If I'm raging, I have advantage
Your
on both.
weapon is bigger, and
Yeah.
you do 1d4 extra damage.
Your
Every
weapon
time
is
they hit.
also bigger.
Yeah, the weapon does 1d4 extra damage.
Oh, okay, that was a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I like that. That's a funny
Thank
joke.
you.
Vorkin.
Hmm. Gonna try this one. I haven't used this yet. So I'm gonna make everyone in my party unaffected by this.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Any creatures. Okay, so it's halved. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Okay, so
That's one of my favorite spells in this game.
draw the area.
But Tarfer's unaffected yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and everyone else. Or what I should do. I'm outside the circle here.
Ah. Oh no, that's not big enough.
Max should be drawing the circle.
I don't know how to draw a circle. Oh.
I got it. 15 feet there.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Nope.
Another one?
It's 15
It's a
foot radius,
radius. So
not
15
across.
feet per side. So
Yeah, so it's like
30 feet
here
diameter.
to here.
It basically takes up the majority of the room.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a real good spell.
Okay.
Those
It is
third months.
not working. Can someone else do it? Because it's not
Oh
working
my
for
god.
Aaron.
Fine. Fine, I'll do it like this. What color do I want for this? Let's make it nice and yellow. I think that's it.
Yep, that should be it.
So you
So
want
my
there?
party, and I'll make these guys also immune
Okay.
for it for now.
Yeah, I get both of them.
Alright. Why is there two? You are now
Saturn.
fighting on Saturn.
Ceiling. It's 15 feet above him too.
I think we're good on the 3D range here. Okay. So Cynthia's turn. Cynthia's gonna run in and just kind of like get in here, and she's just gonna yell justice as she comes running in. And then you said you made everybody on your team immune, as well as those guys.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay.
Including the zombie.
That's her turn. So
They're going to take some
here's
damage on
what
their turn.
happens next. Max, roll the damage.
Well, yeah.
See how many saves I have to make. I have to make 4 saves. Fail, fail. 14, and it's a wisdom. Pass and pass. So she dies, and these two you can see that they get hit, and this one. Oh, that one holds its concentration. That one drops its concentration. And it immediately looks at this one. Immediately looks at you. Well, the kind of like these guys kind of you can tell that they stopped taking damage and they're no longer restrained. Um, she looks at you and immediately goes, "What have you done?" And then dies. And so does she die. As these both die, the second that they're released. And you
Oh.
see out of their bodies come two floating skulls.
That's bad.
Oh,
Hmm.
Whose turns it is.
Oh boy.
And immediately this skull casts fireball. Right here. Deck saves!
They have fireball.
They do have fireball.
Oh my goodness.
I need deck saves out of Grandpappy and out of whoever this is. That's the zombie.
Happy saved.
And deck saves out of these two as well.
If it's their turn, are they also affected by the spirit guardians?
Yeah. And no, because you made them immune to it.
Oh,
Okay, so
You
I'm
can change
rolling.
that on your turn,
yeah,
probably.
I think so.
I don't think you can actually. Because you already designated them as immune to it.
Are they the same creature?
They're different creatures. They came out of the two things in the middle, the two people. In the
Oh
middle.
well, then no,
Then
that's
they aren't
different
immune
then.
if they're different creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the same as the creatures in the head. Like they are them.
This
Are
is
they different
the
creatures or not different
They
creatures?
are their skulls. They're the same creature. I thought you were asking
Oh.
if like the two skulls are the same creature. Sorry, as like
No,
each other.
I was asking
Yeah.
if they're the same creature as the.
Yeah, no. Sorry. No, they're the same creatures as the things that came from. So, instant fireballs came in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I rolled 3 ones in a row there.
Ooh.
24 damage unless your deck save was successful, in which case it's half. I need the zombie.
Oh, right.
Okay, zombie failed. So zombie takes 24 damage and instantly dies.
Bye,
Rip.
zombie.
Grandpappy takes
Thank you,
half.
Meat Shield.
Cynthia fails. Cynthia takes a lot, and Cuddlesworth survives. And Cynthia looks very wounded from that. And this skull starts making its way out here. And this one goes over. Oh boy, what does this one want to do? That one, you see it cast something on itself, and all of a sudden it becomes blurry. And it comes up to the big guy. And it's Cynthia. No, Cynthia already went. It's Rumpus's turn.
Okay.
Cynthia should be there. There we go.
So I am going to charge in to about here. And I am going to scream, "You killed my zombie!" and charge and throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, you missed. Wait,
You have to-
which one do you shoot at? Do you shoot this one?
The one that's closest to me.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you missed.
You get a second
well-
one.
Also, on a side note, anyone attacking this one has disadvantage. Unless you have True Sight. I should probably here.
Oh, that's right. I do get a second blast.
There you go, I'll do that. You may attempt again. You aiming at this one again?
Yeah.
Alright, so you hit it.
Woo! Damage. Whoops. D10.
So it takes 6 damage. Boop. And it is Cuddlesworth's turn. So Cuddlesworth is immediately gonna hop out towards this one and try raking at its eyes, even though it doesn't really have eyes. And as it goes to rake, if Cuddlesworth flies right past and instead cuts you in the eye, it's solid 1 roll.
Must be
And
tired for taking those.
I know, right?
Why do you think I ran away from everybody?
And so you take 7 damage, and you have disadvantage on any sight-based attacks for the next little bit.
Who?
Rumpus.
Oh.
Anything that requires sight, you have disadvantage for the next minute.
Okay.
Tarfar's turn. And you take 7 damage.
Quick question on that.
Do you
Does
want to
Devil?
hellish rebuke your teammate?
No, no. I was just asking if Devil Sight helps me in that.
You have Devil Sight.
Yeah.
Let me look if Devil Sight's gonna help you. Let me
It's dark
quickly get.
vision.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Devil
can see
Sight's
in...
just dark vision. Then no, it doesn't help. Your eyes
I
are
can
raked.
see.
The problem isn't that you can't. It's dark. The problem is that your eyes don't work.
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay, Tarfar.
All right. Bonus action. Gonna go into a rage.
You still
and
take the
just...
7 damage, though. By the way.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Tarfer is gonna fly into a rage and just pivot and swing it for the fences on the guy that's right by him.
All right. So he gives disadvantage.
Oh, you cancel that out with reckless.
Okay.
I'll do Great Weapon Master on the first one, and I'll see if I put it on the second one.
Okay.
That's not great. 13.
You miss.
Okay, then the second one will not have Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Even worse.
Sounds like a miss then.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 2.
Ooh, that's just let you held on to your weapon, because there was nobody around for you to swing at instead.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm just standing here staring at this skull.
Grandpappy's
Swinging your axe
turn.
wildly.
It's a floating skull. Very similar to the ones in the pails you saw outside.
Whose turn is
I
it?
can do cantrips, right? Because I'm holding concentration, or I just can't
You
cast another concentration spell.
you can cast whatever you want, just you have to drop concentration to cast another concentration spell.
Oh, okay, okay. But like, I could cast like magic missile and be okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Or something like that. Okay.
It's when you get hit, you have a chance of dropping it.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So then, as my first action, I'm gonna cast magic missile as a second level spell.
Okay.
And so 1 second, I just need to know how many I get with it then. So I get 4. 4, yeah, 4. That work? Yeah, 1.
I'm gonna get rid of this since this doesn't affect anything on the battlefield. Just makes it cleaner.
It will.
What will it affect? He can't
I'm pretty
drop
sure
it.
it
He
moves with
designates
him.
before. He can't drop it.
But all the everyone in it here now is safe. So unless some new enemies come in,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There. And then as a bonus action,
On this guy?
I'm gonna yeah, the closest guy.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna drop back to here to get the cover on there. And I'm gonna hide behind one of the pews. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. So then I get another +2.
Okay.
So I'm at 17.
Vork,
Is that a concentration?
check.
Pardon?
I don't know if it is.
It's not.
Okay.
None of those
Vorkin.
are.
all right. I am going to go here. Just want to double check. Yeah, it's 20 feet. Okay. And then where is? I'll cast that at level 3 with the
Heck of a spot to be doing that from.
yep. That's why I was measuring like crazy before. With my channel divinity for max damage.
Nice.
So they will roll. The first one is. What's he rolling? Dex?
I believe it's so.
Oh, wow.
Con save.
Con.
Yep.
And what does he need to beat? 12? So one of them surprisingly makes it. The first one. So that one would make it. And this one fails. So 12.
Yeah.
And it
I
looks
thought
like.
you maxed damage.
Oh wait, yeah, I maxed damage. I don't know why I rolled. So this one takes 12 and this one takes 24.
Okay, it looks like that didn't do as much damage as you would have hoped. However, they still took a little bit of damage.
Also, this one gets pushed to here.
Whoop! Hey, Grandpappy. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
I should point out these floating skulls are on fire. I would hope the fireball, would have tipped that off a little bit, but they're on fire. Cynthia's turn. So she immediately goes, "Justice!" And she runs towards this guy. And the first thing she does is she, she'll stab her sword into the ground, and it's almost like a light of the heavens comes down on it, and it looks like it's been heavily weakened. And it just kind of like starts floating downwards a little bit. Justice has been met! It is their turn again, however. So this one, immediately seeing Justice, is going to attempt to attack her. And it is going to use... Concentration 2 it is. It is going to just fire a magic missile at her. No, it won't. It'll do its fire ray attack. So it's going to attack twice. The first one is going to crit. The second one is going to hit. And she takes... Oh boy, she takes a ton of damage. Okay. Cynthia falls unconscious.
The injustice.
Justice! And she just falls over. And so this guy is immediately going to attempt to attack you. And he is
Bring it.
going to do the same 2 attacks. Because he has advantage on him. He's also going to rotate a little bit towards the middle. And the first one is a 20 to hit. And the second one is a 21 to hit. I assume both those hit.
Nope.
No, neither? Really?
Yeah, of course I do.
I didn't know if you had some sort of change you had.
No. My AC is 17.
So you take 17 fire damage.
Okay.
And it's Rumpus's turn again.
Hey,
I guess I had to roll for concentration. Check that. Oh, it made it. It's good.
I think I might want to just try and finish off that skull that's close to us. I really wish skulls classified as a hat.
I choose to join Team Skull. I make the skulls massive. Good luck.
Left my cowboy hat at home. Guess I'll use the skull instead.
All right.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah,
It's in
no,
us-
that's pretty metal. Okay, I'm going to point at this guy here, and I'm gonna hit it with Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So, it is a D20. I have to see if that hits first, right?
I forget how it works.
Dissonant Whispers, I'm pretty sure, is a save.
And it gives it frightened. Uh, it might fail the save depending on what the save is. Fine, I'll look up Dissonant Whispers too.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading through it too. Yeah. Whisper, dissonant melody, creature of your choice, racking with terrible pain. I'm just gonna put it in chat.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Target my wisdom save. Alright, so
My spell save is 14.
it falls to the ground. And if flame go out and it's effectively dead.
Woo!
Nice.
Rumpus!
Woohoo!
Now that's what I call some real fireworks. Right, guys?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Better than your first fireworks show.
So Cuddlesworth runs over here and attempts to claw attack it. And Cuddlesworth is gonna miss. And it's Tarfar's turn again.
All right, Tarfer is just gonna keep swinging away. I'll hit you one of these days. I'll do reckless, not great weapon master, because I'm gonna hit. I want to hit. That's not gonna do it as a natural one.
Alright, so you hit Cuddlesworth. That's Cuddlesworth is standing right there. And roll damage.
Okay, well I'm doing damage.
Harper's revenge.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Whoa! I rolled max damage.
Bye bye, Cuddlesworth. Another reason for him to hate us.
What's the damage?
Hold on, I gotta roll a d4 as well because of enlarged.
It's true.
I think it's a d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I almost rolled max on that too. So that's 22 points of damage.
22 plus the damage from the firebolt. Cuddlesworth falls unconscious.
No, Cuddles work, and I swing again.
I hope you hit Cuddlesworth again.
Decapitate him or something.
Oh my gosh, it's not a 1, but it's at an 11.
Okay,
I have a
so that's
plus
a miss.
8.
Grandpappy's turn. Hey, don't worry. Cynthia took 39 points of damage in one attack. It was great.
I have yet to
I'm
hit
just
an
gonna
attack.
go and try to save Cynthia.
Okay,
Medicine
so you
check.
can do a medicine check. She doesn't get a fail, but you don't give her a pass.
Okay, and then as my free action, I'm gonna yell to this, since the other two are unconscious. Do you know Eli?
You just hear demonic sounds coming back at you.
It doesn't have the same effect as it did in
No,
Albuquerque.
you did not make the skull's head explode.
Was that not a good idea?
However, Cynthia's head. No.
Cynthia actually successful on her saving throws.
Vorkin.
Okay, this dice is out.
I'm going to try this.
Okay, so you hit. So it takes 6 radiant damage. Oh. It is unhappy about taking 6 radiant damage, but it takes it.
Figured it wouldn't like the radiant.
I'm getting concerned about who Eli is.
Yeah, I still have no clue why their head exploded. That's what I'm still.
Me neither. But it's definitely a cause.
Yeah.
Oh, I let you guys off the hook, didn't I? No, I didn't.
With what?
Nothing? Shut up. Cynthia's turn, so she will roll. And And she will receive her first fail. 5 will not cut it. And it is the head's turn. Oh, you did hit the head, so does it maintain concentration? It does not. So
Thank
it is no longer
goodness.
shimmering.
That is the reason why I can't hit this stupid thing.
So in response, it is gonna cast its own fireball since it has not cast it yet, and it is gonna hit everything in the room except for Tarfer, I think. Yes. Everything but Tarfer takes this. So everyone deck save.
I
Oh
just
dear.
uh,
Oh.
1 second. I have to
You
relog
need to
in because I
beat
hit a button.
yeah, you need to beat a DC 13.
I got a
Grandpappy just got
2.
fireballed out of existence.
Maybe at 13 I can do that.
Well, you take
Let
half
me.
damage if you get away with it. So
How do I rumpus?
It's not letting me launch it. Okay, there we go. Happy. And
and you can see that it is caught within its own fireball. Oh, Grandpappy's going unconscious.
oh dang it.
It is caught. What else is new? It is caught within its own fireball, but you see it doesn't really look affected by it. So if you failed the DC 13 deck save, you take 28 damage. If you pass it, you take 14 fire damage. Also Cynthia and Cuddlesworth both get a fail.
Cynthia's gonna die.
Rumpus's turn.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna run over to Grandpappy and use Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Right there.
Grandpappy has been stabilized.
Ah!
Stabilized, not conscious.
Oh, sorry.
Ugh.
Cuddlesworth then. Cuddlesworth will roll a 15, so that's one pass. Cuddlesworth, it's 1 and 1. Tarfer's turn.
Seeing all the destruction and seeing he's not shimmering, Tarfer just thinks now is my chance and swings away.
Oh, Tarper, you are back to normal size.
Oh dang!
Boop, boop, boop.
All right, I'm still swinging away. So let's go for it with advantage because he's not shimmering now. Finally, there we go. That's better. 21 to hit.
That one hits.
Sweet. That's 15 points of damage.
It is not happy.
It is magic as well, just in
Yep.
case that matters. Thanks for the magic weapon, Grandpappy.
Mm-hmm.
If Grandpappy was alive, he'd say you're welcome.
Fair enough. And I'll do my second swing as well. Ooh, that's good. That's hitting. Oh yeah, that's like a 25 to hit
Alright, you hit.
for another.
That's a lot of damage. He's still adding.
Oh my goodness.
So much
16 points of damage, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it takes 16 damage.
Where's my rage at +3 now? One sec.
Grandpappy's unconscious. We'll figure out his damage. It's good survivor. So Vorkin.
I am going to on Mr. Catman.
So he stabilizes and wakes up, I think, right? Off that?
Yes,
Yeah.
because he will. I'm also going to cast it at a level 2, so 2d8 plus. What's my spellcasting modifier again? How do I figure that out?
It's gonna
Wisdom for
be
you.
your wisdom, yeah.
So +3, so he's up with 16.
16 health. Hello! It has
Hello.
Hello.
meow. That hurt. Ow. Cynthia's turn. So Cynthia rolls again. Oops. Cynthia dies.
Collapses on the grandpappy.
Cynthia died.
Oh no!
Really?
Yep. I rolled a 2.
Well, we're getting in trouble.
Why? She was at
Why?
competition.
I was gonna say she already takes the fall.
That's true.
She took the ultimate fall.
For justice.
It turns out justice did not prevail.
That was in bad taste. She just died.
It's okay, she can't hear it.
In response, it's gonna cast Magic Missile at max, so you just kind of have to eat this because Magic Missile.
Is magic.
Not if you have shield.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, shield blocks magic missile.
That's nice.
Funny thing is, this thing does have shield.
It's the only thing that blocks it.
Yeah, you take no damage from Magic Missile. But Max has to eat Magic Missile. So Max, you take 4 damage plus 4 damage plus 3 damage, and at second level you get plus another 5 damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious. If you had said 4 + 4 + 3, I would have been happy.
And then
Because
it
I had
cast it at second level because it had the spell slot. It might as well not just die with it on it.
because that
Rumpus.
would have been 11 health and I had 12.
Aw.
Oh.
If he had, because of how Magic Missile works, if he had fallen unconscious, would that be one fail? Like
Yeah.
if he it had done 12 and then it hits him again with the Magic Missile?
Yep.
You could just insta wipe somebody with Magic Missile.
It's a really good execute.
It is. Rumpus. Rumpus contemplates. Dan?
Dan, you there?
Sorry, just realized I was muted. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna move over to Vorkan and use Spare the Dying.
Forkin stabilize. That is too far. You cannot do that.
Oh wait. Oh right. Sorry,
I am
I got mixed
over
up.
here.
For some reason, I thought you were here.
Yeah, no, Cynthia
My
died.
bad. Yeah, I got the mix up. Okay, never mind. I am going to move over here, and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on you.
Alright. Just roll the hit.
So I'm gonna say heads up, and boop, and
Ooh.
Nice.
Give me an 8.
all right.
No, it survives.
And then I get one more, right?
Yep. That missed.
Mm.
Alright, Cuddlesworth is gonna immediately just like pounce on it and try and crash into the ground. And the Cuddlesworth missed. And just goes flying by.
I think I can hear the Benny Hill soundtrack somewhere.
Darfer's turn.
Alright, I'm just going for the execute, so advantage, no great weapon master. That's 20.
It
5 to hit.
explodes. The skull shatters on the ground. I don't even need damage. You're gonna do more than 3.
Yeah. I can't do less than.
Either way, the skull shatters upon the floor and you're out of combat or initiative.
I think my minimum damage is 8.
And you are left in a room with a lot of bodies, one intact skull, one shattered skull, and a pentagram. You're out of initiative.
What do I need to roll a d4?
You don't need to. Oh yeah, you do.
Can
D4
I
to
check on
for Elvis.
working?
2 hours for Grandpappy. Yeah, you can check on Vorkin. 1 hour for Vorkin. And permanently for Cynthia.
Infinity hours.
Cynthia's not the cat.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up.
Cuddlesworth is still pissed at you.
It's okay, say the word, I can put him out again.
Cuddlesworth is just side-eyeing you, by the way, the whole time.
I would like to apologize, Cuddlesworth. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have slipped when I was taking my swing, and I must have glanced at you. I do apologize for
Grandpappy's so used to dying, he stays dead longer, less time now.
that. Does every time Grandpappy go unconscious, he has a pep talk with the sword?
No, he's like a Saiyan though. He powers up.
If that
Wait,
was
actually?
true, he'd be unstoppable by now.
Great. What do I get this time?
This time you get to live.
Ooh, nice power up.
So yeah, you guys are out of initiative with 2 unconscious team members, a ton of bodies, and some skulls.
Can I drag, or I'll pick up Workin and bring him to the center of the room over here by the rest of everybody. Just mostly to get away from that pentagram.
All right. I got nothing to say. You guys just murdered this whole church, so I got like, this is you guys.
I mean, I'm out for an hour, so
I'm out for 2, so this is a Rumpus and Harper
Yeah,
now.
like
And
you guys are everything here.
So
Cuddlesworth takes
Rumpus.
a nap on the pew. It's all you guys. Have fun.
So that went well.
I would say so. I mean, they seem pretty culty, right?
We were sent here to take out this church, right? I
that's how
think.
Harper interprets it, no matter what he said.
I mean, I think so.
All I remember was that there was a bunch of monks up at a church causing problems that needed to be dealt with.
And I mean, these guys seemed like they were causing some problems, and we definitely dealt with them.
Yeah, I mean, they
So-
summoned flaming skulls.
Yeah, and they killed someone. Like they've killed lots of people.
Yeah,
So
if
I
those
think
bodies are outside and are any indication.
I think Grandpappy knows what happened here.
I genuinely don't remember what our mission was. We just opened the door, there was cultists, and Vorkin ran in and started a fight, so I went and finished it.
I was just making sure our ship didn't get damaged and that the bounty boys had the best time. Those were my only stakes in this.
I'm just happy you guys didn't bring the bounty boys, or else they'd be dead. Scratch that. I'm
Dang it.
sad you guys didn't bring the bounty boys, or else they would have died.
We need to keep the bounty boys alive at all costs.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We really do need to keep them alive, but I'm kind of sad that I didn't think of bringing them along earlier.
Yeah. Do you think we should wait for them to wake up and be okay before we go and like investigate, or should we do some looking around in the meantime?
I mean, we've had some kind of bad experiences with like deities and buildings kind of like doing stuff. Do you think maybe it might be a good idea to like take them outside and then we can look around in here, or should we keep them in here?
I don't really know, if I'm honest.
All right. Well, I mean, one of them's taking a nap over there on the pew, so maybe let's investigate that pentagram.
Maybe not the pentagram just yet. I was thinking of even taking a look at those cultist guys or whatever's on this table in the middle here.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's take a look.
Alright. So, which cultist guys are you taking a look at?
I think maybe the table first.
The table.
Well, what's the white thing?
Oh yeah, so the altar. The altar, you see two buckets of water that are similar to the ones that you saw outside.
Anything in them?
No, they're empty. The other ones outside, yeah, no, they're empty, as opposed to the other ones.
Quick theory, just thinking about what we've seen here. There was flaming skulls, and we found at least one skull in the bucket of water. Do you think for some reason they were getting the flaming skulls and dunking them in water to put them out?
Are we sure that that's water, though? Is it
I don't know.
maybe
You should
because
test
Grandpappy, you're unconscious.
it. For some reason, I feel Grandpappy approves.
because I'm wondering if what's in that bucket is actually flammable. I can test that theory if you want.
I'm going to stand over here, and you stand way the heck over there away from our friends.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll take a step back over to the corner.
I like that, Vorkin.
Okay, so there's one of each, right?
There are two
So
buckets.
2 buckets. All right, I'm gonna try and hit this one with produce flame.
Okay.
But I don't want to hit the bucket itself. I want to kind of aim the produce flame so that it like kind of hits the top and like goes out and singes like the top of the bucket. If that makes sense. I don't want to knock the
Alright.
bucket down. I just want the heat.
And
there.
I'm assuming you're trying not to light the bucket on fire,
Exactly.
because that's what you are about to do. Alright, so when you do that, you notice that the top of the bucket is singed as expected, but nothing overly special happens apart from that.
Okay, we can rule out explosive.
Perfect. All right.
Maybe we take a look at what's on the cultists. Maybe just pick one of them.
Yeah, that might be best. I'm also wondering if like these things of water. So like if it's not flammable, like you were saying, it might put them out.
Yeah.
Is there maybe some kind of like maybe a positive magic in these that's like dispelling them and like a negative magic that's animating them kind of deal? Like
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if maybe this was like an exorcism kind of thing. I'm not a particularly, or at least I haven't in the past been a particularly religious person, but I've heard of exorcisms.
yeah, this kind of seems like the kind of thing where they're trying to contact something to get power. I've seen this before, so
Hmm. Okay,
I
then I have no moral regrets.
yeah, I feel like they'll probably have something on them, but we should definitely come back to these buckets because I think what's in them probably isn't just water.
Okay, can I grab this guy and drag him back a little bit here, away
Okay.
from the pentagram, like this guy? And then can I just look through his stuff essentially?
Yeah, going through his pockets, you find like just 4 gold and nothing overly special.
And I'm gonna go up to
Any kind of like identifying like religious icons or symbols or
The
anything like
only
that?
thing is on his clothes, the back of his shirt, you see some like stitched in is some kind of religious symbol that you don't overly recognize.
Hmm. Maybe I'll have to ask Workin when he wakes up.
You can roll religion, see if you recognize it.
Sure. But that's actually pretty good for me. What's religion based off of?
Int, I
Oh,
think, or
intelligence.
wisdom.
15, because I actually rolled well.
15. So you've surprisingly enough seen this in your travels. You know that this is for a the patchwork is for a group that is known to dispel ancient evils.
I'm just gonna keep that to myself. No, I'm not gonna keep that to myself. Working, I think we might have done messed up.
Sorry, were you talking to me, Tarfer?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no.
I am unconscious, so I cannot tell.
Sorry, I'm just so worried about working and hoping that he'll make it through.
That
But anyway, I think we done messed up, Rumpus.
I think you might be right. I'm kind of getting the impression that, maybe it was when they said, "What have you done?" But something's kind of telling me that we may not have made the best move here.
I'm just wondering, why use a pentagram?
I mean, to be totally fair, the pentagram is pointing up, and it's only bad when it's pointing down. So,
Oh, is it?
Is it? Like,
yeah, so the
um,
whole thing about the pentacle being bad, it's the inverted pentagram because it's the point down showing the way like to hell. And it's also an inversion of the old pentacle, which is actually a symbol of life and like older
Pentagrams are not
traditions.
inherently bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. In fact,
both
the start.
Harper and Matt learned something today.
I was gonna say I did not know that either.
I was like, the
Yeah,
second you guys walked into this room and all like gasped at the pentagram, basically, I'm like, this is not gonna go well.
Yeah, no, the second I saw pentagram, I'm like, okay, no, time to kill.
I
That was
set a
my
trap that was like, maybe this goes, and then you proceed to one hit all four of them. And I was like, okay.
They had
well,
no health.
Well, yeah.
yeah. I
They're
did
not
not know a
very
pentagram would
sturdy
be a good thing, so I was
exorcists.
like, pentagram, I'll thunder wave
To
them
be
all out
fair,
of it.
they'd been canonically they've been maintaining that spell for 2 weeks now non-stop. They were
that's
kind of a little
dedication.
Now they're
starved.
not.
You freed them from their woes.
Exactly, and we took care of the problem.
And how much health did those skulls have if they've been sitting in it for 2 weeks?
They weren't drained. They were just trapped.
Oh, okay.
So we're not their killers. We're their benefactors.
To
We
be
help
honest,
them.
Max, the reason I made you take damage was punishment for stepping into a pentagram while there was being a spell cast on it.
See, you assumed pentagrams are bad too.
No, I
Yep.
didn't assume. Oh, Max assumed they were bad. I was just like, who steps into a pentagram during a spell?
Well, I
That's
was gonna
very
like,
clearly doing pain to the things within said pentagram.
see, I thought I was doing thunder wave right as I stepped in, so then everyone would be blasted out of it. That was what I
The
was
second
thinking.
you stepped in, you would be unable to finish casting that spell.
Yep. Well, learned that the hard way.
To be fair, I thought I made a fairly big deal that these guys were in pain and trapped and kind of like twisted.
And that's why I was
See,
going to
I
use.
thought they were the good guys and that they
Yep.
were trapped.
Oh, that was the trap that I was setting up for you guys as the players. I just didn't think it would work so well. Anyways, yeah, so you guys are left sitting in this room talking to each other while a cat sleeps and everyone else is either dead or unconscious.
Eh. Can I go look at that skull?
Yeah, which one? The one shattered or the one not shattered?
Not shattered.
Okay. It looks like a skull that is no longer floating.
What is it? Just a skull, or was there anything like floating beside it, or?
There's nothing floating beside it. It's just a skull on the ground from what you can see right now.
Weird.
Grandpappy proceeds to leak himself, except nicely into the pew.
Isn't the pew destroyed by the fireball?
The one Grandpappy is. Oh yeah, no, all these pews are gone. Good point. There's a little hole. There's a little circle made by the pew, and Grandpappy pees right into it all of a sudden. while unconscious.
Hmm.
It's actually impressive.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm done now.
if that's the case, can I go loot the rest of the bodies?
Yeah. So from all the bodies, you find a grand total of 20 more gold.
Woohoo!
What about from her?
That's a pretty good haul.
From
What do you
Cynthia?
find? Yeah.
Right.
He never was looting Cynthia. And you're unconscious, so stop giving him
Oh, okay.
ideas.
I'm not
Sorry.
gonna loot Cynthia. You can when you wake up.
Sounds like a plan. Will do.
I just want to give a nod to the fallen, kind of apparently good guys, and just like close my eyes and try and like say I'm sorry.
Do you think we at least like owe him a proper burial at least, Harfer?
Yeah,
Sure.
probably. Can we while we're waiting for them to wake up? Maybe this is what just tied this over. Is we drag them outside and bury the bodies.
Yeah, probably the right thing to do here. Maybe get some kind of absolution from whatever they were praying to or whatever they were doing here.
Do I know what kind of deity they worshipped or religious order at all?
No, it's not really no, you don't know what kind of deity or anything would be going on with these.
Okay. Can I cut out one of like those symbols so I can show to Workin when he
Sure.
wakes up? Or maybe I'll just take off the coat of one of them.
Yeah.
Just because he might know more.
Yep.
And I think that'll probably tide us over until they wake up.
Alright, so I don't know. So you're just gonna sit around until everybody wakes up?
Oh, I thought we were given
They're doing the burial,
fallen guys
right?
burial. Yeah.
I imagine that would take a little while.
Alright, so that takes about half an hour. To bury all these
You
bodies.
took
Nathan.
Cynthia's body?
I didn't take Cynthia's.
Oh,
Just the four
that still
guys,
takes
right?
about half an hour to bury the 4 monks.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's a quick grave digging.
Do you really
Yeah.
want it to take longer?
Tarfer is just jacked.
That's true.
If you want, I can make it.
Is like move Earth.
If you want, I
He's-
can make it take longer than half an hour to bury the bodies.
He just wants to. Tarfer just wants to get this over with so he can practice his new hat spell more.
No, Tarfer is actually a little bit regretful of how that all went down.
All right. So yeah, half an hour later, all the bodies are buried. You have been out of combat for 30 minutes.
Whoa.
Have they woken up yet?
No.
I've
I
been
was
out
asking,
Grandpa
asking
needs
Elvis.
2 hours.
Cuddlesworth awakens from his nap and he goes, "Wow, I'm ready for the next fight now. Don't kill me this time."
I'll do my best. I really do feel bad about that. I'm sorry.
He just like eyes you.
That's fair.
Does he have no remorse about Cynthia dying?
Oh, that's a later problem.
Oh, okay.
Cuddlesworth grows 4 times in size.
Make it
Uh-uh.
stop.
Is Cuddlesworth a hat?
No. However, would you murder and skin him? I could make an exception.
Just for that icon, maybe. Just to get rid of it.
I'm keeping the fur, so we have the icon to drag around.
Alright. So 45 minutes have passed since you've completed your battle. There are 3 of you awake, just kind of standing around.
Oh wait, who woke up?
Cuddlesworth.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cuddlesworth.
man.
Rumpus, is there anything else we want to do? Or are we just chilling till they wake up?
Honestly, yeah, just chill until they wake up. I've just kind of been meditating on how bad we just messed up.
maybe that's a good idea. Can you teach me how to meditate? I want to try and reach that old one again.
Well, first thing you got to do is just kind of like clear your mind, and then once you've cleared your mind, and I know this is
That should
kind
be
of
hard for Tarfur to clear.
God.
it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but once you've cleared your mind, you kind of have to focus on like the on what you want or who you want to contact, if
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
All right. So, in 15, you're gonna wait 15 minutes, and Vorkin wakes up.
I'm just trying to follow his meditation guide to try and reach the old one.
Okay, so as you guys are sitting there meditating, and Vorkin wakes up with 1 hit point. Right after Vorkin wakes up, you see 2 skulls rise, including one that reforms itself, and roll initiative.
Oh
What?
dear. Oh dear.
Where did they rise from?
They're where they were lying,
Where? Who is lying?
the skulls.
Oh, the skull's reanimated?
Yep.
You didn't put it in the water? I I was hoping you would, but I was unconscious, so I didn't say
Oh.
anything.
Grandpappy, you're out. You take 2 hours to awaken. Grandpappy gets nothing going on here.
I rolled a natural 20.
Tarfur, I think we just made this worse.
I was sitting here staring at the line, if Flame Skull is destroyed, it regains all hit points in 1 hour. And I was like, oh my god. They're gonna sit around for an hour, aren't they?
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Oh, Cynthia's dead. She doesn't need to be in on this. Cuddlesworth is gonna roll initiative. 12. So, oh no, 16, sorry. And they're gonna roll initiative. Oh, they're last.
Okay, good.
5. I think that's last. Yeah, that is last.
Where's the second skull? Oh, down here. Okay.
Alright, and Tarfur.
Okay, let's go.
You see both skulls rise, and one of them even piece itself back together after having been shattered. And they are once again on fire.
That's a neat trick. Okay. Tarfur's gonna run at this one. Bonus action rage.
Straight up, I thought these enemies were really cool when I saw them.
Oh, they are.
You might be putting the TPK in.
They might TPK us.
It is possible.
It's more than possible. All right, and swing away reckless, and I'll do Great Weapon Master on the first.
Alright.
TPK, you guys. Me? I will wake up and
18 to hit.
then die.
He will wake up and join their ranks.
Yes.
Grandpappy
18 to
turns
hit.
into a skull.
I have a skull. You hit.
Okay, sweet.
Hear me out, alright? I have a skull. You need more skulls. Bada bing, bada boom.
Grandpappy's dream is something else.
I think it's 26 damage.
Holy How do you
Yeah.
do 26 damage?
Because I add a flat plus 10 if I hit.
Oh, that's gross. Okay,
If I
go
use
ahead.
Great Weapon Master.
Do
Your
your
blur
second
was
attack.
screwing me last combat.
Blur's awesome.
All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the second one, and hope I hit again. 17 to hit.
You hit.
Sweet. Oh, not great. Ooh, that's a low damage roll. A flat 20.
Low damage, he
Alright,
said.
that was easier. I do low
I
damage.
rolled almost minimum damage.
I do low damage.
I never said I do low
I'm
damage.
just gonna have to throw everything that's resistant to bludgeoning at you guys. And it has to be magical too, bludgeoning.
Technically, I do slashing. right now at least.
They resist piercing.
All right, that's my turn.
So Cuddlesworth is just gonna run over here and swing with some daggers. He's just gonna miss twice. Forkin, go ahead. Cuddlesworth did not.
Anyone in like Grandpappy, Cuddlesworth, Tarfer, Rumpus are immune.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you already killed one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You have 2 level 3 spell slots already?
Yep.
That's broken.
Only level 5? Wait till we get a little bit higher.
Okay, it doesn't take the damage yet. When it starts its turn, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What kind of damage is it even?
It's radiant.
Radiant, cool. Okay, so next is Rumpus.
All right. Dissonant Whispers on that one.
Okay. It most likely made that save. Yeah. No, is it nothing on a save?
It
Oh,
is.
sorry, I just wanted to move 5 feet in this direction too.
I rolled it. There it is. 3d6. If available to be the creature doesn't have to.
On a successful save, it's half damage, and
Alright. Roll your damage then. It made the save. It definitely makes it. It rolled a 16 and it has a plus and everything, so there's no way.
Also, you're doing extra. You're not doing just 3d6. You're adding a couple of d6 because you're casting it at 3rd level.
Oh, right. Thank you. Right, so it's going to be a 5d6 actually.
Okay, so then I'll take half because it passed. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that'll be good.
Alright. So it is going to start its turn, so you can roll damage. Now, Max, it's going to try and save it, of course. It is going to, I think, fail. That's going to be a good chunk.
DC 14 Wisdom.
Yeah, it failed. Takes full damage. It's going to move out of it. And
That isn't out of it.
Where is it?
It's a 15-foot radius. So if it moves
There.
backwards, yeah.
And it is going to cast Flaming Spear.
Ooh, that's a spell.
Luckily for you guys, it already uses Fireball. Either way, I know somebody who's going down.
It's been fun working.
Yeah. Well, I could have healed myself. I was debating doing it, but I knew I would have. But, like, I would probably die on one hit anyways, so I was like, might as well do some damage.
Yeah.
Because I had 1 HP, so. If I heal myself 10 or something, even 15, like, not worth it.
Yeah, it's just going to ram the spear at Vorkin. So, it's half on a save, I think.
Yep.
I have 1 health. So.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure you can't save it half as much. Yeah, so you go down, and it's not enough damage to kill you. So, Vorkin's unconscious again.
What's the red circle?
That's the flaming spear.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna stop right there. Actually, I'll ram it from this side. Stop right there. Tarfar's turn.
Okay. I'll step forward 1 here, and when I'm here, I'm going to use my dredge line to try and pull Workin out of the fire.
Okay. The unconscious man fails.
Sweet. And then I'm going to just rush him.
Alright.
And swing away, Reckless Great Weapon Master. Let's go. Ooh, 15 to hit.
You hit.
Whew.
Probably. Minimum damage is 20. It's dead.
Yeah. If I'm using Great Weapon Master, my minimum damage is about 20.
Okay, you have initiative again. Same group of people hanging out.
Well,
Hi,
this...
Rumpus.
Hey! So this time, let's do something with the skulls. I'm thinking, do we want to put them in these little, like, buckets of water on the dais or altar or whatever?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
That was certainly a neat trick they pulled.
Yep.
So I'll pick up the skull beside me and just walk it over and dunk it in the water here.
As you place it in the water, some kind of mist comes from it. And
Ooh,
then dissipates.
misty.
I'll grab the other one and do the same over here.
Same thing happens. Some kind of mist comes from it and then dissipates. And you're left with skulls in buckets.
Do they look less magical?
No. Because they
Okay.
look like just skulls on the floor before you did that.
I see. Well, do we hope that's good enough?
I mean, I guess we wait until they wake up and we'll find out, right?
Tarfer's just gonna sit beside a skull. The second it moves, he's gonna smack it.
Okay. For the
Pulls
next...
out the hourglass to measure exactly 1 hour.
Alright, so 1 hour later, Grandpappy awakens. And...
That
The
was
skull
a nice
snaps.
sleep.
I was ready to smack the skull again.
What's new with you guys? What happened?
So the skulls, the undead skulls were really not dead.
What? Really? What?
Yeah,
No
turns
way,
out
so you're telling me if I go like this and take this skull out of this water, it'll flame back up.
you touch it, I cut your hand off.
Okay, never mind. What happened to is Cynthia dead?
Were you
And
still
how?
Cynthia's... yes. When you look at Cynthia, her eyes are rolled in the back of her head and she's like seared alive.
Well, that sucks for her.
Upon looking again, you see the same thing.
No, I'm looking a little bit closer.
When looking at Cynthia, you find 15 gold she was carrying, as
Yeah,
well
what?
as an interesting looking sword.
Okay. This sword has no interest to me. Does anyone else want it? Because Cynthia does not need it, and if we run into these things, then we're gonna need to kill it again.
I mean, I'm generally a fan of swords, yes.
Okay, here you go.
What does
Did
it
you
look
hand
like?
it to him, or did he grab it?
I handed it to him.
When you pick up the sword, Grandpappy, you have an overwhelming urge to keep it.
So I have two swords that I want to keep now.
Yes, one of them
Can I
less
do
so
a
compelling.
wisdom save?
Oh no, you can't.
What's wrong,
I'm-
Grandpappy? I thought you were gonna give me the sword.
No.
You don't have to keep it equipped. You just want to keep the sword.
I just really like this sword.
Is it like magic or something? Does it help your spells or what? Why do you want it?
That's for me to know and you to eventually find out.
And you not to know.
Yes.
Hmm.
You know, I really love justice.
You really love Just. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What
You guys
happens if
like-
we dunk Grandpappy in water? It cured the skulls. Grandpappy, you feeling okay?
feel great. I feel like I want to rid the world of evil.
Quick question then. Is what we
Uh-huh.
did here today good or bad?
Morally ambiguous.
Just the way I like it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Grandpappy, oh yeah, good point. You're fine to
A sword
stow that
wants to
weapon though.
murder
You don't
everything,
need
and a
to.
sword that wants to bring justice to everything.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
don't
was
think
wondering.
so.
That's that's not a road to corruption at all.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I'd say more like the
Well,
going insane with
So,
justice and black razor.
Grandpappy, you can add the weapon, the Judiciar, to your inventory.
Okay.
You don't feel the need to like keep it out like Black Razor. You can have it stowed, but
Okay.
I'll give you its stat line tomorrow.
Okay.
Is Grandpappy just collecting all the legendary magic weapons?
I guess so. I'm
He's
playing
like a
Pokemon.
Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Go Honedge! Go Honedge! Go Honedge! He's got all the
Oh,
swords.
justice.
Man, now I have to get rid of this justice sword.
What do you mean? You feel like you really want to keep it?
I know, but Aaron doesn't. Grandpappy does.
What's
but
wrong with
Aaron
the Judiciar?
That is not Grandpappy. Grandpappy is, you know what? Let's do it, and not justice.
Grandpappy just wants to do justice now.
Wait. Justice? Does it define what kind of justice?
Nope.
Is it like, okay, can I skew it to Grandpappy's justice?
Sure. If it's canonically justice to you, sure.
Okay, sweet.
You just want to do justice, and you might mix, and you have like this weird urge to mix the word justice into your everyday vocabulary a little more often now.
Okay, that's easy. Yeah, I'll just put it right beside Black Razor overnight and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's no way that the compulsion sword and the evil sword will not lead to anything bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Grandpappy
It's-
literally has a devil in one hand and an angel in the other.
Vorkin
Yeah.
can awaken now, by the way. You guys are out of initiative.
Back to 1 HP, boys.
Orchid, you're awake.
Well, do we want to go back and tell about the justice we did here?
I don't know if this was what I would call justice. I think we might have got the wrong guys. And I'll hold up that symbol that I took. I'll ask
Do I
Vorkin
see what
if
it
he
is?
knows anything about it.
Nice heal.
Just to get a little more strength back.
Now you can do a bar fight.
Exactly.
Hey,
Also,
Vorkin, does this symbol mean anything to you?
I don't know.
You can roll history. I don't think you would know it off the top of your head.
Probably
You
not.
can roll history to see what you know about it. Oh yeah,
I
you're
got-
lost.
Grand
Grandpappy's
This is
got
a
nothing
weird
extra
looking
to show.
coin. Where'd you get this coin from?
Part of a shirt. Grandpappy's lost.
what?
Or not
Um,
Grandpappy, Vorkin's lost.
Yeah.
Is this a coin?
Nah, it was a symbol I found on one of the cloaks of the guy, like the four guys standing around the pentagram. I think if I remember right, they were some kind of like exorcists, or they like fought bad spirits or something.
Where can you spend this coin? I've never seen a coin like this before.
Coin?
Looks like a coin to me.
This is clearly not a coin.
This is absolutely a coin.
Some
Not Vorkin, you might want to sit down for a little bit. I think you're still recovering. And like Tarfer will go over and like forcibly push Vorkin down to like sit.
I'll
heal
sit down.
when the
Get into a
Minotaur with the
wrestling match with
oversized hat
Vorkan.
tells you to sit.
Get into a wrestling match with Tarfer.
Alright. It is 11. I think this is a good spot to stop.
We could do the calling card though.
If you want to do a
That's
calling card,
alright,
we can
this
do that
game
right
doesn't
now.
do have enough.
I will do
We
a
do
calling
have
card
enough
right now
now.
if you
We
want to do
want to
that.
do a calling car right now when we're all very weak. I guess it doesn't matter too much.
You
Can
don't.
it be
I
bad?
have 64 for
Well,
you.
first of all, calling cars. Do you want me to reiterate the rules of calling cars?
Yes.
So the more money you spend, the greater chance you have at a really good prize, but also the greater chance you have at a really bad prize. That being said, you're never gonna get into an initiative off a calling card directly.
Okay.
It is
So it's
possible that
unlikely
you
to
could
cheat
summon
the
a
chaos.
demon who wants to make a trade and you could start fighting it, but that's a whole different thing.
I would prefer to do it in a safer spot when we're a little healthier, personally.
I'd be fine with doing it now.
But if the group wants to,
I mean, we could always retreat back to Pirate's Rest, spend the night, and do it in the morning before we see Wonbeard.
Yeah, I prefer doing that because I lost some casts and I need to get those back.
We can do that right
Would
now
we
then.
be able to do that right
Yeah,
now?
we can do that right now, sure.
Okay, sweet.
Just you're not traveling far, so you can just go back.
Sweet.
Are you bringing a corpse with you?
Yeah, we should bring Cynthia.
Oh yeah.
Just checking.
Not gonna lie,
Al-
completely forgot she existed.
Hey,
is the new Nathaniel?
We have a new justice. I don't know. I think you, Nathaniel's gotten a little bit better. You
Nathaniel's
brought him
fine.
on a few adventures and he hasn't. Oh, he fell unconscious once, but like.
I just meant that we kept forgetting him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, he did make himself invisible every 2 minutes.
He also
Yeah.
did way more damage than some of your party members.
Yep,
Well,
that's Aaron. I mean,
also depends on to who.
Grandpappy.
I mean, are you taking into account friendly fire?
Yeah, I was gonna say the amount of damage we've done to Tarfer adds up.
Honestly, I think I've only hit Tarfer like once or twice.
I think everybody's hit me like at least twice.
I was gonna say, but like everybody has. It's not.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
But
Well,
then-
I have 64 gold coins.
I have 39.
who gets the item? Or
Whoever pays the gold gets the item.
I'd be
And
fine with Tarfer
Also
getting it,
depends
or
on
Volcan
what
or
kind of calling
Lumpus,
card you're
whoever.
using. If you're using a
Question.
supreme or a normal one. A normal one, only one person can do it.
Question. Can my lucky charm re-roll this roll?
I gave you one reroll?
Yeah, with my lucky charm.
I suppose you could, because it is a roll.
yeah, I have a supreme.
You would
and a
have
regular.
to re-roll it before I tell you what the item is, though.
Yeah, we would just see the number, right?
Yeah.
And we could decide.
Yeah, so when you see the 1, you really don't want that.
Yeah.
Do we want to
Okay,
use
so I
the
can kind of
supreme or the
mitigate us
normal?
getting something real bad.
All
Maybe.
right. Well, well then I can I'll put in 50, and then that gives me enough to get a 10 one. If
I
we
thought
do
we were
this,
gonna all pool together to 100.
yes. Well, if you have I put in 50.
Oh yeah, and then you still have 10 after to get something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So supreme calling cards come into play. I don't know what you guys have for resources
I
here.
have a supreme and a regular, so
Okay.
What is the regular and what does the supreme do?
Regular, only the person who uses it can make a purchase.
let's
Compared
do
to
the
Right.
supreme
supreme,
then.
everybody in the room has to make a purchase.
Right.
But you can do 1 gold, so
Yeah. Do we want to maybe just do the regular then and save up for the supreme?
Yeah, I think so.
we're not gonna get 500 gold for a long time though.
Yeah, I think that.
I think
yeah.
we've got 100 gold. Might as well, because I'll spend 10 gold on my own thing. Like I'm not gonna get 200.
Same.
Okay. I'm good for whatever the group is. I want to just do at least one 100 roll just to see what happens.
All right, then let's do that. So then I'll give you 50 gold.
Sweet. I have 39, so plus 50, so we're at 89. Checks
I
out.
have 14. I can throw in, I guess, 6 gold.
No, do
Good.
4, and then I have 4 more, so that's another 8.
How many
Okay.
do we still need then? 3?
3.
All right, I'll toss in 3.
Okay, so I'm at 100.
Okay, what kind of calling card are you using then?
Supreme.
Supreme. So everybody in the room makes a purchase.
I have no money left now.
I think we're all gonna have like no money left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Ah!
have
So
a
as you
hand.
throw it on the ground, a puff of smoke appears, and you hear the familiar, "Ah, what are you buying?"
Do we want to do the 100 first or last?
Want to do it last?
Yeah, let's do it last.
Okay, yeah, you guys go first.
I'll spend 10 gold.
Ah, stranger, stranger. Now that's a purchase. Roll a D100.
right?
Yep, at 10 gold.
Ooh.
86. That's a good roll. We take those.
Might have to get you to roll for 100.
Although I've used mine up now. Should
Oh,
have
yeah,
done
probably.
100 first.
Yeah,
Oh,
dang
we've
it.
seen this item before.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, yes. And he opens his. You haven't seen it. He opens his jacket, and there's a single ring there. And he pulls out and he hands it to you. A ring with like a topaz top. He goes, "Congratulations, stranger."
What does this do?
That's for you to find out.
I can tell you in a second. Let's just get them all done and then I'll identify them all.
All right. Whoever's next, I've made my purchase.
All right, I'll throw 10 in as well.
Roll a D100. He opens his jacket and there's a ring. He hands you the ring.
Oh my god.
It has a topaz top.
There's no way that happened.
Oh.
All right, well, I guess it's my turn for a topaz ring.
Oh my.
Oh no.
110 gold.
Oh no, Grandpappy got this?
What
Okay.
the heck?
So he opens, he goes, "Ah, fine purchase indeed." And he pops open his jacket, and in it is a simple necklace with like a a golden it's just a golden like oval at the end. If you've ever seen in Pokemon the money amulet, it looks just like that.
We got an amulet coin?
It looks like an amulet coin, except that's not what it is. It's something else.
Oh, I was like, shoot, we could farm gold now.
Man, we could give that to Cuddleworth, and Cuddleworth can use payday. It'd be great.
Okay. maybe
Speaking
I
of
should have done the
Cuddlesworth,
100 gold.
Cuddlesworth gives him 10 gold.
Wait, what?
Cuddlesworth is
Cuddlesworth
there.
gives him.
He has
I
to
thought
do
you
it.
said Cuddlesworth gives me 10 gold.
No, he gives him 10 gold. And he
Average.
pops his jacket open and he hands Cuddlesworth a. Oh god. He hands him an amulet that looks like a caterpillar.
Oh,
we-
I know that one.
Yeah, we know that one.
I've
You know
dreamt
that
about
one.
that one.
Yeah, we've seen that one in another life. How are we rolling the same numbers over and over again? There's 100 here. Alright,
Oh my goodness.
and that's Cuddlesworth purchase.
Yeah, better he gets that than like him getting a new one.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
fair
then
enough.
we can get the new ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's only one purchase that needs to be made left.
Why am I nervous to roll
Good
this?
luck. All right.
Well,
No
first, what are you
pressure,
gonna do?
Harper.
How much gold are you gonna give him?
100.
So when you give him 100 gold, he goes, "Ah, stranger, you realize the implications of this.
Not entirely, no.
Well, to
I'm just here
reiterate,
for fun.
you'll either get really good or really bad. There's a few things in the middle that are less so. However, you should be warned. They will be permanent effects.
There'll be permanent effects? Oh, balls.
Good luck, stranger. Roll a d100.
Well, if I die, I die.
Here we
You
go.
can reroll.
I've got one reroll. 71.
Do
I
you
would
wish
not
to keep
reroll that.
71?
I feel like I should play it safe because if I roll less than a 50, I feel like it's going to go downhill fast.
A 71 is pretty good, I would say.
I
Well
would
then.
say it's pretty good. What do you guys feel?
I think you should stay.
Keep it.
Grandpappy?
Grandpappy says reroll for justice, but Aaron says keep it.
I'll stay on the 71.
Ah! Nice job indeed. You've managed to avoid any permanent effect, both positive and negative. Instead, I offer you this. And he pops open his jacket, and inside is a bag of holding.
Really?
Yep. You pulled a bag of holding.
I thought it would be
For
better than that.
All around it is pure chaos, but you ripped the bag of holding.
Can you give him what 72 is?
Nope.
What? Here, I'm gonna reroll to see what it would have been.
72 was way cooler though, I'll tell you that much.
I rolled a 73 on the reroll.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember what you rolled for your first thing you got?
What?
Do you remember what you rolled for your first reroll?
What do you mean first reroll?
Like to get your coin of luck the first time?
Oh, it was like a 90 something, wasn't it?
You rolled an 83. This time you have also ripped a coin of luck, but this one has more uses.
So I would have spent a luck to gain.
Multiple
Two?
luck.
Okay.
However, 72, if you had pulled in between 71 and 73, a cocoon would have formed around you, which you would have then left, and the cocoon would have stayed there. And if at any point you would have died, you would revive at this location with all the memories of when the cocoon happened.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Like, you literally just missed, like, a god tier thing. For a
That
bag of
sucks.
holding.
A
So is
freaking
it
bag
not
of holding.
linear?
By the way, be happy you didn't roll 70. Actually, you should be sad you didn't roll 70, but...
What's 70?
Oh, Normal Jim appears.
I rolled again and got a 95.
You gotta stop using up your good rolls.
Oh, you win! You win the game with a 95.
Really?
You win D&D.
Sweet. I win. See you guys.
Bye. I'm gonna
100
cast
magic.
Identify.
All that, and he
Pause.
rips a bag of holding. Okay.
Can you tell me what a 95 would have been?
Oh, no. That's for you guys to find out someday.
100, Marker becomes the DM.
Oh, 100 is a very nice item. I'll tell you the name of the item because it's a made up item.
Sure.
It's called the God Tablet.
Okay, I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Anyways, so we got other items. So I assume you're casting Identify on them because you always
Yeah.
do that to my fun Seeky items. So the two rings
Is
that were
that
pulled.
bad? Isn't that what it's for?
I know, but it's less fun. So the two rings that were pulled were once again somehow weapons we've seen before because Aaron managed to get this ring one time.
Really?
What is the roll? It's an 86. So the rings you guys got is the Ring of Ultimate Power.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So
Ah, there
it
is.
you roll a d4. On a 4, 3, or a 2, you transform yourself into a random, immensely powerful creature.
Oh, right, I do.
Temporarily. If you roll a 1, you transform yourself into a chicken. So basically, you're either becoming a hydra or a chicken.
I see no downside to that.
Yep.
Except you also come with all the HP of a chicken. And if you die as a chicken, you die as yourself. However, Grandpappy,
Yes.
you
long
have
is it?
received the mischievous medallion. Grandpappy,
I need to
Yes.
stop rolling.
anytime you cast a spell, you may choose to change one letter in the spell, and it will do the new thing. You know what this is.
Yeah. That's great.
You may change one letter in the spell, and its new effect will apply.
Like in the spell name or
In the
description?
spell name. So, say you cast animate dead. Instead, you may cast animate head, and a floating head will appear or something. I don't know. You gotta come up. You look at your spells. You can change however you wish, but you
Just
can
don't use
change.
just don't use that spell in the red light district.
Yeah, exactly. For example, instead of identify, you could cast identity, and you would change your identity to that of somebody else's. That's a good
Oh,
example.
I like that. Yeah.
So you can change the name and give me an effect, and as long as the effect's in line, then yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh, that would have given you the God tablet.
Yeah, I've stopped rolling.
God tablet's pretty good.
Yeah, at this point you're just hurting yourself, Matt.
Just be
You're
happy
just
you didn't
hurting
roll a
yourself.
1. A 1
My
on
other
the
rolls were a 70 and an 84.
a 1 on the a 1 on the 100 table is you rolling a new character. Not necessarily. You don't die, but you're gonna be rolling a new character.
How long does the Ring of Ultimate Power thing last?
It lasts until you are defeated or take a short rest.
Okay.
If you're defeated, you revert back to human form or whatever form and fall unconscious.
Yep.
It's a nice option to have, though.
I can have sending as a cantrip.
Yeah, you can.
That's funny.
Oh, from mending?
Yeah.
That's a really cool magic item. I really like that one, actually.
Me too.
Matt's so sad at his bag of holding.
I am genuinely disappointed. I was hoping for something that would be interesting either way, and I
Yeah.
got the least interesting.
So what's funny is I was gonna redo some of the items, and bag of holding in the 100 table is definitely something that would have gone swapped out, but I never got around to doing it.
Can I opt for the swap?
I don't know what the swapped is, and I don't know what I'd put it as.
Fair enough.
What I can
I'll-
give you is I'll let you reroll a D100 one time right now, and you get the new effect. Free of charge, no coin of luck.
No coin of luck.
Do it. So
The only reason I'm allowing this is because you already have a bag of holding, and you are foregoing a very powerful contraption by doing so.
Do I?
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's just
Do
a
it.
bag of holding. We can get another one for 20 gold.
The thing
All
is,
right.
Or I can make one.
Yeah, but I could die.
no, you don't.
That's true.
Nothing kills you.
You
But-
said if I roll a 1, I'm rolling a new character.
Yeah, not because you died, because you're gonna want to.
Do I do it?
Yeah.
Do
Do it.
it. Peer pressure. Peer
You should have
pressure.
saved your rolls, but yes, you should still do it.
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna look for a sec. Hold on. Oh, 57.
Still not horrible.
bad.
You're
More
You guys have
interesting.
rolled over 50. Oh no.
Uh oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
There's a lesson about gambling in here somewhere.
You have received. You have received. Speaking of gambling, you're not done yet.
Uh-oh.
Ah, stranger. He pops open his jacket, and you see a single piece of paper and a pencil. And he says, Stranger, I have a proposition.
What's that?
100 numbers, centered around 50. You write a number, then you flip a coin. If the coin is heads, you stay where your number is. If it's tails, you flip to the other side of the table. So, for example, you write 99, you flip heads, you get the 99th item. But you flip tails, and you get 2. And you're not allowed to say no to this, my friend. And he hands
I'm
it to
not.
you.
Go for gold.
Can you do the lucky on this one?
Can I do the lucky on it? If I can do the lucky, I'm going for 100.
He's already given you the 50. Oh no, it's a coin. It's not dice.
It's a D2.
No, it's a coin specifically.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what do you... I'm not sure I understand.
You're not you the luck the reroll only lets you reroll a dice. This is a coin you're flipping.
Oh, and it's a coin that I'm flipping.
So
and
there's no
what
reroll on
number I
this.
choose. Okay.
Yeah. So so basically 100. If you pick 100, you have a 50% chance of getting 100 and 50% chance of getting 1. If you pick 51, 50% chance of 51, 50% chance of 49.
What happens if you do another 57?
If he did 57 again, there's a chance. Well, he didn't roll 57.
Isn't that what he
He
rolled?
rolled 55.
Okay.
There's
No,
a
I rolled
chance he could pick and
57.
choose. Basically, if he says 55, he's guaranteed the 45. He could just keep spamming it.
He rolled 57.
Yeah.
Did you roll 57 really?
Yeah, I rolled
Well,
57.
guess what? That's what you got.
It's still this.
Yep. Because the
Yeah.
57 is something that needs to be replaced.
Okay.
You get an apple for 100 gold.
No, you have gone the boots of walking.
Oh,
They always follow you.
terrible. I guess it's not too terrible.
There's applications, except I don't like that item. So
Or that seems like a 10 gold item.
that is a 10 gold item. It's actually a 1 gold item too.
Basically, what I'm debating is how much do I like Tarfur?
Yep, I understand that.
I'll
'Cause
tell
I
you
really-
right now. Hold on. Let's see. So 100's
I really wanna
amazing,
go for
99's
broke.
amazing, 98's amazing, 97's amazing, 95 is 96 is amazing, 95 is amazing, 94 is amazing, 93 is amazing, 92 is amazing. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
You could just go for 72 and do
93,
the
92,
extra life.
90, 89, 88.
Or just like
The first one that isn't just like awesome, like some of them aren't the most like creative things that are chaotic effects like Aaron's, but they're just really good. The first one that's really like questionable is 84, but honestly 84 has some applications that you'd be happy with.
what's the most chaotic fun one in like the top half?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Is the God tablet like game breaking?
Yes.
Hmm.
$95 you win D&D, so
Yeah, apparently I just win. What happens if I get a 5 though?
D&D wins you.
yeah, D&D wins. You
Yeah,
lose.
Brandon
I do win if you get a 5. Yeah, you don't want a 5.
No, it's
Is a
just
10 bad?
what I decide to go
10?
for.
10's not terrible. Aaron's gonna
Oh,
be
you can do
pissed.
90 then.
Aaron is gonna be really pissed.
That's okay.
I feel like a 10 is still pretty bad.
The risk. Oh,
How much do you like your character?
that's what I'm debating. M's here, and I'm explaining the
Yep.
situation.
I will tell
Bye,
you,
Emily.
a 1,
Hello.
you'll reroll on
I
a
am.
1. A 2, you'll reroll on a 2. A 3, you will go nuts, but you won't reroll. A 4,
What do you
you're
mean?
gonna hate, but you won't reroll.
What?
And then a
Oh,
5
like
and plus,
rerolling
you're
a
gonna
character.
hate the rest. You're gonna hate until a certain point, but you won't reroll anything past 2.
But the rest you hate. They all sound bad.
That being
basically,
said, you're gonna the lower it is, it gets worse.
the situation is I have to pick a number between 100 and 1. If I flip a heads, it's what?
You keep it. If you flip tails, you lose it.
Yeah. And the numbers
I
correspond to various magic items.
I am gonna
Mhm.
make you roll a die in D20 for it, just a two-sided die. But in like
Okay.
canonically, you'll be flipping a coin in front of the merchant.
Okay. What do you guys think? I'm looking for impact. I'm okay with risking Tarfer.
You could
If you
always
guys-
just pick 50.
Let's go with 90.
Okay, I was gonna say something in like the high 70s, but
I think 92.
Because
90
he said
as
it's
well.
not too terrible.
I gave you as much information as I was gonna share.
You just said you're fine with rerolling him, so what's the downside?
You're not helping.
Am I not? Is that not the answer?
You know what you should do, Matt? You should roll
What?
a D100 to decide what number you'll say. He did.
I'm not picking that number.
You can pick a low number, there's no difference. You're 50-50 on low to high and high to low.
For your information, I rolled a 5.
Well, then you'd be rolling a 5 versus 95. Actually, that's a lie. 5 versus 96. It adds to 101 because math.
I don't want to break the game is the thing.
Oh,
I wanna
you
have
won't
something-
break the game. They'll just jack you up a lot.
I mean, I like being jacked.
Trust me, I made sure that these didn't end the game.
That's good. Even the God tablet?
I mean, it doesn't end the game.
That's what I thought. That's apparently what the 100 is. I just get an iPad.
yeah, you get it straight up an iPad and know how to use it. You can Google things.
Hack the planet.
There's no reception in your area. Ever.
Shoot.
You can play Sudoku though.
Yeah, you have Sudoku installed.
GarageBand.
Infinite entertainment.
Tarfer doesn't want to be a pirate anymore. He just plays Sudoku.
This man's just sitting here thinking about it. I ended this session 30 minutes ago.
I don't know what to do.
Do you want to sit on it?
90 and 10.
No, you don't get to sit on it. You have to make a decision.
Basically, in my mind, it's either I roll the 90 or I go for the 100.
It would
Either
be
one.
90 and 11, or it'd be 91 and 10, depending on which one you go for.
Wait, so you gotta get 2 rolls or 1 roll?
Basically, I'm picking a number, and then we flip a coin. If the coin flip is heads, I keep whatever number I pick. If it's tails, I get the inverse of it. So, like, if I pick a 100 and I flip a tails, I then get a 1. Which Brandon says is basically going to make me want to roll a new character.
So with the 90 you would get the 10? Or 90 you'd get the
Yeah,
11?
with a
rather?
90, I would get, like,
Yeah, yeah,
which
okay.
supposedly is bad, but won't end me, probably.
Why wouldn't you choose somewhere? Oh, you don't get to. Yeah.
It's a really interesting conundrum.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
I
kill
love
myself.
that one. It's in all three. It's in all three tables. It's never coming out.
Because if it's just a roll, whatever you roll, but then the
Yeah.
heads and tails could make
It's
it.
the heads and tails that's screwing me.
Either way, you're taking the same risk.
Yeah.
Or then just go
So you'd
something
be willing
in
to
the
roll the
middle if
dice
you
by
really don't
yourself.
want.
Yeah, you
They'll
can
shoot.
go. You can go in the middle if you don't want it. Run the risk, if anything.
But I mean, I want something interesting.
Oh, there's a lot of interesting stuff. You guys are just really good at picking the uninteresting stuff.
To be honest, even if you get a bad one, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, the bad ones.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the bad ones are the most fun.
Katrina with her guilt
That-
necklace thing.
The guilt necklace has a whole storyline on it now.
Are you fine with having a bad thing, or very against having a bad thing?
I mean, it would not be ideal, and I could always
You as
roll
a
a new
person,
character.
though. Yeah. Because if you're averse to getting a bad thing, pick like a 70, 75. Right? It's not going to be an excellent thing you get if you keep the 70 or 75, but then you avoid the risk of the very bad thing. Go with 100. You could
I'm either winning
get
or
it all
dying.
or risk it. Like, but I would
70s, 20s, you'd probably still be some pretty interesting things, I would think.
I want to know what you're going to do, so
I've got a minute to make a decision.
you should.
All right, final call from you guys. What's your input?
90 and 10, or 90 and 11.
78-23.
I second Grandpappy's 90 and 11.
90 and 11.
Sorry in advance.
I want you to roll the D2 on roll 20. 2's good, 1's bad.
2 is good, 1's bad.
We can all see it together.
I should have just shut up, taken my bag.
Take my bag, be happy.
Buyer's remorse. Okay. So you said the 90 is a really good thing?
Well, everything 90 and above is really good.
All right, and that leaves time for us to go higher if we need be. All right, we'll do the 90 and 10.
90 and 11?
Yeah, sure.
D2 and roll 20.
So I want a 2.
You want a 2, yes.
Do a countdown.
One.
Screw it.
Woohoo!
Whoa!
So,
I'm actually sweating. Like, feel my head.
Yeah, you're clammy. Oh man.
I was bluffing. I don't want Tarfer to die.
Of course. I don't want him to die either.
I play by the rules of the game.
That's Grandpappy's job, is to be almost dying.
Yeah.
Like, we would have gotten TPK'd if not for Tarfer.
I will tell you one thing. If instead of going 90 and 11, you went 91 and 10, you would have been happier. But it was also riskier.
Why would you say that?
Because it's more fun.
Can I choose to do that because it
Nope.
make me happier and you're a good friend?
Nope, because this is great. I'm the DM, I'm not your friend.
Ouch.
He opens his jacket, and
It gives
all
me a
you
jacket.
see within it is a little vial of liquid, and we'll end the session there.
Is it unicorn tears?
It's not.
Okay.
So what do I put in my inventory?
Just put the merchant's vial.
Identify.
Not yet.
Okay. Did we level up?
Yeah, you actually did. I was gonna make you level up.
Oh, sweet. That's nice. Okay. That if
I'm
we're-
gonna
if
tell
I'm
you right now.
leveling
By the
up-
way, I was gonna say this too. Identify fails on this.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh.
Can I ask the merchant before he leaves, what's this?
he disappears because that was the last purchase.
Curse you.
Can
So
I
I'm gonna have to drink that.
can I just yell after he disappears? I'm really looking forward to your remake.
Same. Same. Disembodied voice.
I'd like to think that that guy is actually Rumpus's patron.
It's Mr. Shun's dad.
That'd be
You know-
great.
No,
You know what,
you guys all have it wrong. You do realize who that is, right?
You?
No.
The one who owns Guillaume's soul.
No.
Like what he's a reference to? I know what that
Well,
is.
we all know what he's a reference to, but do you know who he
Nope.
is?
I
What's
have
his
no clue who he's a
name?
reference to, but
Nope.
Yeah, he's the Muffin Man.
Nope.
The Muffin Man.
Do you know what happened to the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The one who lives on Blueberry Lane?
Oh my god.
I thought it was Drury.
It is Drury Lane.
Oh, Drury Lane. Oops.
No, not that Muffin Man.
Different Muffin Man. They're
Oops.
actually related though.
Oh, that Muffin Man. She's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin
the
Man?
Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
This is what you'd have to deal with all night.
Can't do it.
yeah. The
What
Bounty
would be
Boy.
a name that would be fun to have as the merchant's name?
Merch.
No.
I'm going to bed.
We're not allowed to name anything.
Dale.
No.
Bounty Boy Supreme.
Loki?
Eli. Bum bum bum.
That was the sound of my head exploding.
Okay, guys. I just thought about something. What if we put a Supreme calling card through my ring?
It's not
That,
Eli,
like-
by the way. Anyways.
What's
Through
your ring?
What?
My ring? Okay, so I have this ring, this magic ring that whatever I put through, it will get like a power up.